free throw here to make it 7.
Nigga Jane on we start the stream we want to. He probably didn't even hear that, but whatever.
Welcome in, Suns Valley Pod.
Niggas don't tell us when to start the stream. We tell them when we start the stream. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome in. Welcome one, welcome all.
Welcome in, yeah.
We got the Sundo window up.
What's good, Wes? Yeah. What's good, Johnny? I agree with you. I watched KD warm up. I'm just like, please let this man not hurt himself. And then I'm gonna be terrified this entire first half of basketball I watch, because it's gonna be all the same. Please don't roll your ankle. Please don't roll your ankle. Roll your ankle.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be
roll your ankle.
We're gonna be white knuckling it, I think.
Facts.
Through the first half, at least.
White knuckling like Burner watching me or put lotion on my elbows.
Yeah. He'd be white knuckling something, I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, how are we feeling tonight? Welcome in. Durant is back. You saw on the thumbnail, Durant is back.
Sir, KD.
How do you guys feel?
What's KD supposed to do? From George W.
Where half the people voted for George W.
George W.
Can't be true. I'm talking about George W. Smith. He ran for city council out in Oakland back in '83. You probably didn't hear about him. It's so good, bro. I'm talking about George W. Smith. He ran for city council in '93 in Oakland. You probably didn't hear about him. I wrote the song in '94.
How am I doing this?
Thug life. So
Dave Chappelle. That's not your wife.
That ain't your wife. You got 3 kids. Go home.
Go home. Oh man, people don't even know what we're talking about. But it's still great. Man, nobody appreciates Chappelle Show. Right now we're watching the Sixers beat the Mavs. So
yeah, it looks like it's a done deal. Let's get one more bucket here.
Beat for 3.
What a pass! What a pass! Hit him, Embiid.
Melton tried to tip it in.
Melton got fouled on the putback.
You know, that's one player, Melton, that I did not. You remember when he was with the Suns briefly?
No.
We had Melton in his rookie year. He went to USC. He got into a little bit of academic trouble or something like that, and so his draft stock dropped. We got him.
It makes no sense why your draft stock drops, because you have grade problems.
It might not have been grade. It might have been like getting arrested or something. I just don't want to speak out of turn. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what it was. I can't remember. But I remember he got in trouble in college and had to sit out a lot. But we took him. Him and McHale were fantastic together, because he's like a McHale-style point guard, dude. Great on defense, 3-and-D, long arms. I never wanted to get rid of him, man. Anybody remember when we had Melton from the Sixers? But I'm happy they're beating Luka and them, dude. I don't want Luka getting into the playoffs under any circumstances. I just don't want it.
Can we fix the Sundo Pilk picture, please?
Do they want the Pilk picture up?
I'm talking about Baby Mallow.
We've been calling that the Pilk man, by the way, Malo, if you're in here.
The Pilk man. I'm done. All right, this game's about to be over.
He said, please, you gotta lay off the Pilk, Sundo. Like the Pilk is turning you white. God, that was amazing. And you look like an alien in that picture.
I know, bro. It's wild. By the way, we got 91 people watching right now already. So hit that like. Hit that like already, man. We can get 50 off rip. We could probably get about 120 people watching that to be, off rip. Game's not even starting yet. We're wrapping up the 40. I said 49ers. We're wrapping up the Sixers and the Mavs.
We got to go for 300 likes tonight in KD's return, man.
That would be dope.
We've done 300 a couple of times. Help us out. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 300 tonight.
Yes, sir. Johnny says, what up, guys? Let's go. Mavs losing is a great start to the night. Luca, a.k.a. Pillsbury Doughboy, sucks. Styles Black was good. Not getting excited until warm-ups are over. Bro, don't even get excited until that nigga plays a whole half. All right? Like, let's just, because, man, dude's going to... I'm just terrified.
I'm so sad that this is the new normal feeling around Durant, is that he's like some kind of like needing to be bubble wrapped ass dude. Like, I don't like that, man. It's sad.
I don't think that's the case. I just think like,
I hope it's just a blip.
I think it's a blip too.
Just a blip in time where we're going through some difficulties with this man.
We'll see. So who's the starters? It's obviously KD.
I bet you it's going to be Okogie. I bet you it's going to be Okogie, yeah.
Okogie? Okay. Interesting.
What's going on, Joe?
So, CP3, Booker, Okogie, KD, Ayton.
Baby Malo, I loved Okogie. Wait, you're talking about Okobo. My bad, I'm reading this wrong. I liked Okobo
you definitely read that wrong.
Out of France when we got him, but he just... I mean, it says everything you didn't know, that he's not even in the league. He couldn't even get it going somewhere else after we let him go. Like, he looked so good out of France coming out, but he just wasn't it.
Yeah. Suns Valley says we need a 7-win streak. I mean, we're on a 2-game win streak.
Yeah, we could make it 9, but it's tough, guys. We got tough teams to go up against. What's going on? Brandon Paxton in the house said, I hope they can pull off at least a 10, 15-point win. You know, you guys need to realize that this Minnesota team is playing really good basketball right now. So this is going to be a dog fight, in my opinion. So it's like, who's going to stop Anthony Edwards, and all that jazz. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Russell Westbrook talking smack to Dylan.
Really? What up, Jaden? My wife Katie in the house. She's playing Fall Guys right now.
Called that nigga soft.
Waiting for this game to end so she can
called
get us
that
to play
man
Fall
soft.
Guys.
Good for Westbrook. Soft, bro. You don't want none of this. Soft ass dude.
Aaron said both Book and KD dropping 30. I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
KD in his bald spot looking like me.
If you grew it out and didn't care and never brushed it.
I mean, that is me, bro. Like, that's why I shave it, because I don't care. Oh my gosh.
A little refresh here because I think I'm behind just a couple seconds.
In the loss column for that 4 spot.
Always want to refresh.
Putting it together at the right time, winning 4 in a row, trying to get out
Woo.
and in the top 6 with Doris Burke.
Doris Burke's on the screen. Let's go.
95-year-old Doris Burke.
When he played those 3 games, Doris, he was outstanding. You could say a major difference.
I'm trying to make Burner jealous.
It's incredible to think that he's
talking about
3
Doris
games
Burke.
since
Me and
mid-January
Drake.
when you take into
We love Doris
consideration the
Burke.
Brooklyn MCL, and yet he
You remember when
averages
Drake talked about
27
that?
points per game.
I mean, I think that's the whole reason she got gassed up to begin with, bro.
Dang right, she got gassed up because of Drake.
Bro, Kevin Durant's hair is the worst I've ever seen it right now. Welcome to
is
Suns
so
Valley
bad.
Hair Cast.
Yes, sir. Caden says, what's up, Sundos? Both Suns and Battlehawks fans from Missouri. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Battlehawks to the XFL Championship. Okay, we'll see. We got to get past the stupid defenders. Bum team.
Yo, Vegas
we're back
has
for
the
this
Suns
football.
winning by 7, by the way. Keep an eye on that.
Yo, Cat doesn't do jump balls? Oh, it's Rudy Gobert. Duh. Never mind.
Yeah.
I take it back.
I need DeAndre Ayton to have a good game, bro. I'd be real hyped
Suns
for
win the
that.
tip. Me too. We got 107 watching. Hit that like button, y'all.
Hit the like, please, fellas. We're trying to have
Booker bringing the ball
a 300 like stream.
3. Booker, directing traffic.
Get it to
Wants
Ayton,
get the
man.
ball
Why
to
you
KD,
looking him
but he
off?
can't. Once it gives it to KD. KD with Edwards on him. KD.
Uh-oh.
KD.
Crowd going wild.
Spin,
Crowd
fader.
going wild. Crowd
No
going wild.
good.
Damn.
Crowd was going wild, but it was ready. I like the early set. Conley, one of my favorite point guards in the NBA.
Jaden McDaniels, one of 4 players.
Looking, kicks the cat. Cat corner 3. no good. KD with the rebound.
Give me a break
KD
at
loses the ball.
halftime, will you? I mean, sorry, at halftime, at half court.
Too bad. Too late now.
All right, after the next bucket or something.
Booker. Alley-oop to Ayton. Let me know when you get it.
Bang! Let's go.
Beautiful.
Torrey Craig flexing. Rose flexing. Half court. Cat.
Conley. He's driving. Kicks to Ant. Jaden McDaniels. I said Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels spins.
Man, how did he keep control of that ball?
Gobert to Ant. Ant's got to shoot. He drives. Floater.
Nice left-handed floater.
Good control from the Ant Edwards.
Wow. I'm going to try to refresh the ESPN stream. I don't know if it's on our end. Here we go.
CP3 in the paint. Puts up a floater in and out. CP3 wrestles the ball away from Gobert, but it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves ball. 118 watching. Hit the like button as you're filing in here. Our crowd does sound insane down, homie. They're ready to see KD.
So much growth on the offensive end, obviously without Karl Anthony Towns.
Conley. He's got the ball. He's guarded by Booker. That's disrespectful to Mike Conley. KD on Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns drives, puts up a jumper in and out. DA with the rebound. CP3 to Book. Do something, Book. He has Ant Edwards on him. Ant Edwards going to D him up. Watch this. Ant Edwards reaches, misses Booker. Free throw line. Pump fake. Fader. Good. Good from Devin reminding Booker. I like it.
So exciting when Booker's the second best player on the team, bro. It feels weird.
The Cat the Ant. He's going to set a pick. Ant now has KD on him. Okogie on Cat. Don't like that matchup. Ant trying to
he
step
almost
back.
traveled.
Okogie Okogie drives, puts defense, dunks on him. What a dribble move by Okogie.
Versus his former team that didn't give him no minutes. No minutes.
Gobert.
Okogie revenge tour.
Conley, he's in the paint. Floater.
Ain't no way.
In and out.
Ain't no way.
Ayton fights off that rebound. Fights off Gobert. I like it. Booker. Gets a pick from Ayton. He drives, puts up a free throw floater. No good.
With you.
I don't know why I didn't like that.
I thought that was going in. I thought it was going in for sure.
That was a bad decision. Ant gets a pick from Gobert. Has Book on him. He's in the paint. Free throw line.
That's a travel.
Great pass to Gobert. Gets Ayton pump fake. Passes to Gobert. He dunks it in. CP3's at half court. Conley guarding him. He gets a pick. Kicks to Ayton. Ayton top of the key.
Shot clock inside of 10.
He's going to hand off the Book. Book takes it. Book goes to his
right.
Gets the ball
what are you
stolen
doing?
on a bad pass from Mike Conley. Mike Conley on the wing.
For Mike Conley, 35 years old, came over in a trade with Utah.
Cutting. Has Okogie on him. Don't like this. Why do we keep getting this freaking
That's all right.
matchup?
Cat ain't doing nothing.
Kicks to McDaniels in the corner.
That would have been really pretty.
Conley with the rebound. Conley the Cat. Stevie 3 on him. He shoots for 3. Hits. Figure he would have drove. Stevie 3 on you. Why you take that shot? That's weak. Kitty Cat though. Hey, you got it. You shoot it. I figure.
Can we get the ball to KD or DA, please? Nice pass. Nice pass.
You called it right there. Like, can we get the ball to KD or DA? Both of them touched the ball. 146 watching. Thank you guys so much.
What's good, everybody? What's going on? Everybody just joined. How's your day been, man?
Conley the Cat. He's going to get doubled.
We've been missing y'all.
Pushes Booker out of the way. Corner 3. No good. Gobert. CP3 fights a rebound from Gobert.
Okogie snatched it out of Gobert's
KD
mitt.
for 3. No good. Okogie.
Yes! Okogie again with an offensive rebound. Hit it, Okogie. Hit it, Okogie. Hit it, Okobrick. Okobrick.
Okobrick, exactly.
What up, DC?
Melissa says Kitty Cat is a furry. That's rude.
Rude, Melissa. Rude.
Towns facing up on Durant.
Cat gets doubled in the corner.
What are we doing here? How is Edwards this open? I want someone fired.
Because we doubled Cat.
That was some BS, bro.
I mean, it was a good double team. He just
Good stuff,
the floater. It was a good double time. He just found he just had a good pass and broke down
But like
defense.
once Edwards got the ball at the 3-point line, no one ran at him. Everyone looked at each other like, "Is this your fault? No, it's your fault. Well, let's talk about whose fault it is."
I'm gonna be real. Like, it's not the playoffs. We're not running that knees. You're open. You're open. Like,
no good.
Time to put Bismack in DC. I mean, shoot. Ayton's
No,
not
DA
doing
doing work.
anything.
DA doing work. Get it to you.
DA,
Shoot that boy.
mid-range,
Shoot that.
in and out.
Damn it. Code, relax.
I know, bro. They're already just like, oh, that nigga missed a shot. Hits. What is all? At least Monty call timeout. What is all this switching we're doing already? Already. Meow meow. This Corey Stinson kid's about to get blocked.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Oh God.
Joking. I would never block you.
Yeah,
you seem like
you have to do.
You seem like a swell guy.
Corey, you got to do a lot in this chat to get blocked. Not that you want to, but
unless you hit on me and Burner's in the chat, then it's over.
He might block you. We've given Burner way too much power in retrospect.
For real. That man Burner sees you saying anything to me, he's gonna be like, ugh, muted.
Malo, I love the. Please keep the Pilk, the Sundo Pilk pictures coming. The Pilk man pictures. I mean, they're just so good. Me, Gary, Romp, and
I'm sure you guys like. I'm sure
Tori,
you guys will like
bro,
it.
we were crying, laughing, playing Fall Guys the other night, looking at the Pilk man pic.
You guys are so rude, bro.
So good though. It's just so good.
Is it?
Hell yes. Hell yes. Like my eyes are watering just thinking about it. Like you look like a freaking alien, bro. It's and you're so white. So white, so alien-like. You have a glass of Pilk that's turning you white like Michael Jackson. How does it get any better than that?
If he drops over 20, he'll match it, nigga. You better hope that don't happen, because I want to see the super chat immediately.
Let's go, DA. That's how confident he is that he won't with KD in the lineup.
You about to drop 60. I doubt it. But
my opinion, bro. My opinion, and I got this opinion from Gary and Romp. They drilled it into my head one night that we have to go through Ayton, and they're right, man. If you go through Ayton and actually make them guard him, like what happened for Anthony Edwards when we doubled Cat? A wide open star got a shot from 3. That's what we can do for KD and Book if we go through Ayton.
Why does KD have limited minutes? Just let him play.
Come on, bro. You know why he's got limited minutes. What are you talking about?
What's the limited minutes?
He's probably on a minutes restriction because we don't want to risk, come on. He's just coming back. Got to keep this man on a minutes restriction. What's going on, Buckeye Mike? Buckeye Mike, you and I probably like the same player. His name is Justin Fields. That's my boy. That's what I think of when I think of Ohio State now.
Speaking of which, this has nothing to do with that, but we have 180 watching.
He said, speaking of which. But I agree. 172 is on my screen. You got 180 watching. Guys, please help us out and hit that like button for KD's return.
Hey, man, already on the bench.
What are we at for likes?
64.
64 is not bad halfway through the first. Thank you, guys. We got to get to 100. We got to be on pace. Paul to Okogie. Okogie Rogue. Okogie Rogue.
Okay, Okogie.
Somebody that drives to the rim drawing fouls or hitting layups. I love it.
Go Bear.
Conley,
skip past the Conley. Who is this guy?
That's slow-mo. Kyle Anderson.
And Edwards for three.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Right to Gobert. Gobert to Conley.
Nice
Conley
pass
pump
from
fake.
Gobert.
Floater over Ayton. Good. That was a good pass.
That was a really nice floater too.
Kevin will get to play with the second unit. So yes, there's a minutes restriction, but
Kobe,
I think Monty
Booker,
is going to try to
Booker,
the best of his ability
drive,
to
Booker, fade away.
That's going in. I knew that was going in from the arc.
Good.
Damn. Let's go. What's going on? Patrick Mahomes in the third.
Slow-mo gets a pick from Gobert. Back to Conley. Conley takes a three. Top of the key. No good. Gobert's another freaking rebound. Gobert drives an Ayton. Puts up a hook shot.
That
No
was
good.
that
Okogie
was
with a rebound.
ugly AF, bro.
Yep, very ugly.
Turtles,
Is KD
he is,
starting?
bro.
Yes. He's already benched though. Minutes restriction, but he did start. CP3 gets a pick from Ayton. Pump fake. Kicks to Ayton. Ayton back to CP3.
Ayton
CP3
behind the
driving.
back pass. Hand off to Book from C. Book for three. Giggity. Giggity.
Yeah. Buckeye Mike says, how are you guys? First time here? Definitely sub. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Slow-mo. That's Craig on him. In the paint. Kicks to Edwards. Edwards drives to his left. Baseline.
Nice
Good pass to McDaniels. Booker got caught slacking on defense.
Patience now with Anthony Edwards with the ball in his hands twice below the free throw line. That time deep down by the box.
CP3 guarded by Conley. Gets it to Okogie because that's our true GOAT. Hand off to Book. Screen. That was straight gorgy. Straight gorgy. Conley.
He drives to his right in the paint. To Gobert, floater, no good. Craig rebound. Kicks the Book.
What a
Book
pass
with a great
to
pass.
Okogie!
Okogie.
Let's go, Gee!
What a
And one,
pass.
bitch. He fouled him. He got pushed in the back, ref. I'll slap that bald spot off the back of your head.
Timeout Timberwolves. What a pass.
He has had an all-NBA type season. Remember, first team a year ago.
An Okogie revenge game.
Hey, son, do we and Burner get you for the whole night? No, you don't.
That hurts.
Sorry, I'm already yawning, as you can see.
As you let a gigantic yawn rip.
Yeah, as you can see, bro, I'm already yawning.
Just thinking about the potential of being here the entire game made you take a huge yawn.
It's facts.
Man.
You guys think Sacramento can win tonight? Who are they playing?
They can win any night. That's the thing.
Yeah, they can, but who are they playing?
What up, No Sports Chop? Found Ditchman, what up? Said every game is an Okogie revenge game, but Found especially, first of all, welcome in, but especially versus the team that we got him from, the team that gave him up, the team that thought he didn't have an offensive game to speak of, which mostly he doesn't.
Eddie Mahomes says, "Hey Gabe, Suns with KD or the Bucks?" That's such a great question. Suns with KD or Bucks?
I mean, as far as who's going to win, if they match up, it's going to be tougher than tough, man. The Bucks are so legit. So legit. I mean, if you match up KD and Giannis, Giannis basically cancels out or completely matches in every way, shape, and form, if not more, what you can get from KD. So, you know, then you move on to the next best player. I think Booker's better than Middleton, you know? But then you move on to Drew Holiday, and Drew Holiday is way better right now than CP3. Way more better. And then Brook Lopez versus DA, it shouldn't be so close. It really shouldn't be so close. But, you know,
Gary's telling you to stop it.
Stop what, Gary? Buckeye Mike says, "You guys think the Lakers can make a run this year? It's gonna get him attacked, but he's an LBJ fan." I have to look at the remaining schedule and what's going on with the Lakers lately, but I can see them in there. The ref's gonna help the Lakers the best they can. The best that they can do to get him in the playoffs. But you know, they're probably more than likely gonna, if they get in, they're gonna end up drawing the Nugs, bro. The Nugs, the Grizz.
See, what if they knocked off the Nuggets? I would die.
That would be hilarious. I'd rather they knock off the Grizz. I think I'm more scared of the Grizz right now than I am.
Why?
Because they really didn't lose a beat without Ja, and now he came back and they're still, you know what I mean? Like, everyone hates him. Everybody wants him to lose, but that doesn't mean they're gonna lose. You know, that's just what we want. Naz Reid to the rack.
Yeah, with a
wow.
Cat pump fake, cat step back 3.
No good, no good.
Wow. Long rebound. They get the ball back. Cat again. Has Campaign on him. Don't like that. He drives right past Campaign. Euro good on the lay-in.
Shut up, Gary. Can everybody tell Gary in the chat to shut up?
He's the leading scorer for
Craig to Book.
9 points for Devin Booker.
Screen from Ayton. Takes it.
Second unit on the floor with
Pulls.
Miss from Booker.
Head no good. Slow-mo up to McLaughlin, who looks like me, with a giant beard. Naz Reid for 3. You can't leave him open.
It's been so good that you have committed completely to the two big lineup.
Thank you, Buckeye. Thank you, Films.
Craig, step back at the free throw line.
I don't want that shot, but I'll appreciate it if it goes in.
3 points in the win at Golden State, 26 in the win at home against Atlanta.
Reid is so nice, bro. You don't understand how nice Naz Reid is. You don't understand, Sundo.
Free agent at the end of the year, and he is earning himself some money.
I want him on the Suns so bad,
He can
bro.
also put it on the deck and use both hands. And how about the strength to finish?
That's what he looks like. Somebody used to the direct center.
Offensive player because
Yeah.
of his ability to shoot it. You've got to honor
The thing
that.
is, he
It
works
opens
on his
up the
game
drive.
so
And
much.
here's the biggest question for the young man going
I
forward.
do not like DA's Pumas. Them shits are ugly. What are those?
Elevate the defensive side of the floor.
Reid hits the free throw, converting the and one.
Campaign.
But offensively, he's going to elevate you.
Biz McAfee in the game. Payne gets it to Warren. Over to Book. Book. Back to Craig. Don't do that, Craig. Craig gets it to Warren. Hand off to Payne. Payne to the Rizak. Payne with the floater. It looked good. It was good. Let's go, Payne. Let's go, Payne. Fellas, we got 224 watching. Hit the like, please. We need 100 likes by the end of the first quarter. Help us out. We will slurp you endlessly. McLaughlin throws it away, trying to get it to Reid. Book with the rebound. Book. Nice dribble work. Book.
What a move.
Book with the move. No finish. Damn it. He looked at the rim like, how?
And it was 90% down. And then Anderson.
That was a great move, bro.
Naz Reid with the cleanup. Gets his own rebound. Warren comes away with it. Warren to the rack. Euro. Float. No good. Busy with the save. Gets it back to Book. Screen from Biz. Do your thing, Book. 37 seconds. 6 on the shot. 5, 4. Drives. Pulls up. Free throw area. Big brick. Get him out of the game. He's tired. He's ice cold. Reid the cat.
Oh, that's close to an offensive foul by Towns. He hits that left arm.
That is offhand on the shoulder of Craig. Turnover.
Out of bounds to the
Suns going to get the last shot of the first. We need a bucket. I love holding them to 24 in the first, though. I'm very comfortable with that.
Travel accommodations to the biggest NBA events like Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Go to NBA.com/ID to enter the members only.
Rose coming into the game.
Rose coming in.
Checking into the game is Terrence Ross for a little offense here at the end of the quarter. He's been on a tear.
I didn't think I was going to like Ross as much as I do, man. But I am loving him.
A member of the Suns.
Ross to Payne. Payne's got McLaughlin on him. Sarah McLaughlin.
10 seconds remaining.
Busy.
In the quarter, Booker trying to
Gets it to Tej. Tej pulls up. In and out. The rim just has a lid on it for the Suns, man.
They're
An absolute lid.
Rim is bullying our shooters. 90 likes. Appreciate y'all. 234 watching. End of the first quarter. So far, this has been kind of average right now. Like, Booker's kind of going off. He's also shooting a lot. Can we please? I want to see KD some more, but he only has 2 shots.
Yeah.
Only played like what, 6 minutes?
Yeah, KD, maybe perhaps a little bit of rust, but he's going to shake that off. I'm expecting minimum 22 points for KD tonight. Minimum.
You said minimum.
Minimum, dude. He wakes up and has 15 points before he has breakfast every day, bro. Like, you can't stop this man. He's just got to get in a groove here. But, 236 watching. Welcome in, everybody. We need 10 more likes before we come back to the second quarter. Are there 10 brave, gentle souls that could hit the like? What TV say?
When are they going to activate the magnetic rims for the Suns? Did they forget? It
would be nice, or maybe slip a flubber into the ball. I wouldn't mind that. You remember that movie Flubber? You didn't break the gate.
Barely.
What was it? I
know Robin Williams was in the rest
boy
in peace.
Robin Williams, R.I.P. So don't we feel like all we did was bring KD back, and he's got 2 missed shots, but don't we just feel like don't you feel so much more comfortable about this game, whether it's warranted or not?
We'll see.
I feel good about this game, bro. I feel good. That could come crashing down, but I don't know.
Lika Andrews.
There's your boy, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves hit Beverly with the too
Beverly
small.
with the too little.
I like that. Normally I hate stuff like that, but doing it up against bitch Bev that's where it's at, man.
Facts.
Thank you, Mike. That code said I might as well put my wallet away.
Or I have a better idea. Become a member, you bum.
Membership would look good on Code's name. I'm not going to lie. I'll just throw that out there. I'll leave it alone. But it wouldn't look bad.
You become a member, you can talk all crap about Ayton you want, and I wouldn't give a damn.
Nefarious Mech says, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Hopefully we don't experience that tonight. 179 West said, DA going out saved my life. Y'all hate DA. Wow.
I know, bro. It's all a bunch of DA haters. A bunch of dudes who can't ball. Talking smack about dudes who can.
Talking smack. Aaron G says Durant's in. He must be coming back into the game now.
All right, cool,
nice.
cool.
Oh, okay. He's talking about... He said it ain't hate for DA. He said he's just got a bet. He just got a parlay probably.
That's funny.
That's what I'm here for. So just try to do whatever it takes to have the team win.
Slow-mo, gets it to Reed, gets it back, takes it to the rack. No good. Busy tips the rebound to Ross. Ross takes a screen from Biz, gets it to Biz. Biz with the Reed bump. Biz to the rack.
Okay,
Biz
Busy.
with the and one. Craig with the flex.
Okay, Busy.
Damn, bro. That was nice from Biz. That was a very nice, coherent move. Got Reed in the air, bumped him off, so he'd have a little bit of space. Hit a two-handed layup off the backboard. Now let's see if this man can hit this free throw. Brick. Dang it. Sarah McLaughlin in the arms of an angel.
Sarah McLaughlin.
Cat Towns kicks it out. McLaughlin to Reed, left wide alone. You cannot leave this man alone. Stop leaving Reed alone from 3. I'm going to prison shank somebody. Campaign, screen from Biz, takes it. Little between the legs, gets it to KD. KD double teamed, misses. He's 0 for 3.
Clippers are a game back in the loss column for that number.
Reed guarded by Durant. Reed back at him, Don kicks it to Cat. Craig on Cat. Craig ripped by Campaign. What are you doing, Cat? Campaign with the speed. Campaign gets that shit.
Oh my gosh.
By Nas Reed.
Come on, Campaign.
McLaughlin to Reed the other way. Oh, no good, but Cat dunks it back in. Dang it.
What a great turn of events right there.
What's going on, Justice? Zonabot in the house. What's good?
KD with the dimer to freaking Bismack, bro.
I'll take anything I can get.
Because of the playing situation, the level of intensity and
Reed drives Bismack. Bismack gets it out of here. Says, get it out. Get it out. I have Hall of Fame rim protector.
I don't think the play-in situation could have worked out any better for the NBA.
Especially when you consider how many teams in the West still have something at stake. It's almost everybody in the Western Conference still has something to play for.
Yeah, back it up to Craig. Gets doubled by Rose. Anderson to Reed. The corner. Blocked by Biombo again. Told that little nigga to get out of the paint.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Just get past the pain. Pain travel, because we're not going to talk about it.
No,
Pain
I
tries to
actually
dunk.
think he didn't travel. I think he actually just hit a really shifty move. Campaign looking good tonight.
Anderson, McDaniels, Cat drives, Cat skip pass, 3, no good by McLaughlin. KD bringing the ball up the court.
TV remote says the Embiid Slayer is showing up.
Durant,
KD might have just traveled. Get up, KD.
He's looking for a call.
KD, I will pay for you to get a haircut, bro. I'll pay myself, and I'm broke. What do we got to do here to get this man's hair right?
Hands on him. Yeah, to me, that's a foul.
KD getting used to the Phoenix non-whistle that he's going to be getting. Another miss for KD, 0 for 5.
All right, KD.
3 games in about a 2-month span because of the knee injury suffered in Brooklyn early January. Towns on the drive, missed the shot. He hits the deck. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, yeah, Buckeye. King's definitely going to get that win if there's no Dame. But they don't really want to win anyways. They want to lose, so. Code said, did y'all see that Grayson Allen dunk? Not yet. Not yet. I'm sure they'll show it at halftime. Code, if you're in our Discord, you should post it. I'd love to see it right now, though.
They were on a 3-game losing streak with an absolutely brutal schedule coming up. They look
Cat from the free throw line. Hits the first. Nice and easy.
Including at Golden State.
What up, Jay Money?
Sacramento, 2 incredibly tough places. This guy can flat coach.
No, Buckeye, it's free. I'll put a little link in here for the Discord.
114 days. You've completely changed who you are because of the addition of Rudy Gobert. And I got to tell you, am I crazy, or are they building momentum?
Second free throw is good.
Maybe this is a team you don't want to face.
Remember how well they played.
All right, Katie, let's get some
last
buckets.
year, and obviously they've changed their team with D'Angelo Russell gone and adding Mike Conley. They have the Lakers.
Campaign to the rack. No good. Busy almost gets the tip in. Didn't get enough of a hand on it. McLaughlin, no good. Payne with the rebound. Payne to Craig, wide open for 3. Get him, Craig. No good.
Nature of this season.
And if they finish above 500, it'll be the first time in consecutive seasons since 2004, 2005. It's also the last time
Rose gets the foul call. All right, guys, if anyone wants to join our Discord, putting a link in the chat right now.
Tom Thibodeau had him in the playoffs a couple times. Chris Finch now has them back in year 2 for him. This is what you're talking about. Just look over a 9-day span. But that's everybody in the West right now.
It's absolutely insane. nightly, as you said, everything.
What were you saying, Mike? I don't remember. Reno, what's going on? I think the Suns are going to win this game because we're doing really good on defense, and KD can't hit a shot as he goes 0 for 6. But he will start hitting at some point. McLaughlin out to Edwards. Wide open.
And Minnesota has the lead again.
CP3 bringing it up. Screen from Craig. Pick and roll. Stops and hits the mid-range. Thank you, CP3.
You know, off those screens, he's going to be in drop coverage. And for Chris Paul, that's just time to get to my mid-range.
Lester, DA is playing. What up, Asia Roberson? What's good?
He'll be 38 in a month and a half, Chris Paul will.
Vision says he doesn't have a good feeling about this game.
If KD keeps missing, I'm going to agree with him.
I mean, it is kind of trending that direction. Chris Paul to the rack. Fouled, going to the line.
He's going to go to the line here. Can he finally get that elusive championship ring this year? Kevin Durant's healthy. Looking at the West, I mean, if you're Denver, Memphis, and Sacramento, take nothing away from the regular season.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot, hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot, hoes all on me.
Yeah.
If you're those teams, meaning if you're fourth,
I got the internet going nuts.
Top 3 teams in the West.
But Tifera got my back, so now I'm holding my nuts. It's Paul Wall, baby. What you know about me? I'm on that 5'9" South lead, baby. Holla at me.
For the Sacramento Kings will end.
It's one of them Houston boys right there.
On the night they hoped it was going to end.
Oh, yeah.
What a year the Kings have had. Memphis had won 7 in a row until tonight. Denver's won 4 in a row. They had a streak there.
178 watching. Hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
What are we at? We had 100 yet?
107 likes.
107 likes. Let's go. Thank you, guys. We need to get 150 by the end of the second. We're trying to hit 300 likes tonight. Ant! I thought Ant was going to dunk on Biombo. I'm glad he went for the scoop layup and missed. Rose to the Rizak. Rose gets his own rebound, gets it back. Pump fake. Rose! No good. Oh my God, Okogie almost dunked it home.
Yeah, what is Okogie doing here?
He's trying. He's trying. Daniel's no good. KD bringing it up.
Let's get a bucket. Let's get a bucket here, bro.
KD to the rack. KD foul, going to the line. He needs to see one drop through the net, dog.
Seriously.
Timeout, I think, for Minnesota.
My brother and I always dreamt.
All right, man. So what are you thinking? I mean, obviously you're sleepy. You haven't had any Pilk. I can tell you haven't had any Pilk by your energy, and you're not bright neon white right now.
Man, who you telling?
Your head isn't swollen to the size of an alien right now. You need some. He needs some Pilk.
Need some Pilk. Yes, that's a new one, bro.
Dad, homie said, "Can we stop forcing shots?" Jesu Cristo. I'll agree with Dat, homie. It does feel like Durant is forcing shots right now. But is it wrong that I'm okay with that? I mean,
yeah, I mean, you want to see him shoot. If there's anybody you want to see shoot, it's KD. It just stinks that he can't get a 5 bucket right now. But, I mean, it is what it is. He'll get his buckets.
Code says there's too much pressure on KD to score. We got to chill. I feel like he's putting the pressure on himself. Got Pilk. Yeah. Oh, my God. Johnny, is that not our first shirt? Got Pilk with your face white.
I like it.
Got Pilk.
Got Pilk.
We'll sell 100 of those in an hour. What up, Frank? Holiday got 51. Jeez, dude. The Bucks are so stacked.
They really are stacked, bro.
It would be so sad if we made it to the finals and then just get bounced again by the Bucks because they're so good.
I don't want to hear that.
They're so good, though.
They aight.
They aight, he says. Code says body is more important than water. Booty is more important than water. Well,
that I can agree with.
Well, I don't think your body's made up of 70% booty.
Like booty.
Look at this little glizzy dog on the commercial. Let's go. Styles says it'll be Monty's fault again. Yeah, I ain't looking forward to him trying to not create a situation where we can guard
Don't shake his head.
Giannis. He won't do nothing.
Look, Doris, they have a great relationship. One of the reasons why Kevin Durant wanted to come to Phoenix is because of his relationship with Monty Williams going back to when Kevin was in Oklahoma City.
KD at the line looking to score his first bucket as a Sun. In the Suns' house, that is.
Kevin Durant looking for his first points in his home.
His hair,
playing his 4th game as a member
tragic.
of the Suns. Missed the last 3 weeks.
Very
Just tragic. Hits the free throw. Let's go. Can we get some KD emojis in the chat?
It's incredible to think
What
that
up,
this guy
CP
Knight
Brady
absorbs the best
13?
defensive player the opponent can send at him.
What up,
You know, last
EJ
time he
News
shot
updates?
Below 50%, it was 49.6. So rounding up, he really didn't.
Oh, you
Oh
missed
snap, bro! I think we getting a raid. We getting an AJ show raid. What is AJ show?
That's good.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you so much, man. As we go through this,
We got to figure out who it is.
Mike Conley, corner 3, wide open.
No good. Durant with the rebound.
Ugga raid, baby. I like it.
LSU UGA raid. What up, go Tigers? Yo, my wife is from Louisiana. She's an LSU fan too. Appreciate you guys.
AJ show is.
What up, go Tigers?
He was in a sweet spot. Why pass that up?
Brick? We got a brick from Edwards. What up, Flame Legend?
9 points, 3 assists. You talked about the great shooting of Kevin Durant. We were just told this is only the 3rd time in his
AJ
What up,
show.
Seth or Smith? Guys, everybody help us out. We're trying to hit 300 likes. Hit that like button for us. I know the Raiders are. That's what the Raiders do. Oh my God. We got a new member of the chat. KD with the turnaround fadeaway. Sundo's baby daddy in the house.
That's all right. That's all right.
So does that mean that you had a baby with him? And you're the mama?
Yes. Definitely the top.
I ain't hating on that. Oh, come on! CP3, weak pass back to KD. Rose to KD. KD with the miss, busy with the rebound. CP3 kicks it out.
McDaniels on him, trying to shake him.
No good. Uh-oh, and a foul on Naz Reid up against Goat Okogie. But yo, thank you guys for the raid, man. We appreciate it.
Against Jaden McDaniels. So you see, it just backs him down. But I want you to watch McDaniels' ability to close into the
fun while it
pocket
lasted,
of
Sundo's
Kevin
baby daddy. It
Durant
was
and the
fun
kind of
while it
concentration.
lasted. But you upset the Sundo. You upset the Pilk man.
Kevin has made that shot.
Like, the Pilk man deserves respect around here,
Feel free
is
to
what I'm
make another
saying.
account and come through. Now they're blocked out once I go to sleep. It'll keep me awake.
Asia,
Just
pretty much
private
just
killer.
Suns, you know? We do other NBA games when they're really important, but...
14 foul.
Edwards, we got a foul on Book, fighting through a screen.
That is his first and the 3rd on the Suns.
That homie, I know that homie. Coach says, I'm convinced CP3 is chasing that assist title. I wouldn't doubt it.
Could be. KD comes back out of the game.
That was a quick another 6 minutes.
Either way, bro, I'm really loving this, having Booker in the game or having KD in the game at all times, man. I love it.
Free throws that they had compared to the Lakers. He was fine for those.
Cat posting up Tej, gets doubled by Book, kicks it back to Conley, whips it to Edwards. Pump fakes, drives. Ayton with the rebound. Okogie, good. With a miss, and TJ Warren with the putback. Let's go.
Both Biyombo and Ayton have done a nice job protecting the rim.
Mike
The other
Conley.
thing they've done is off those block shots, it's gotten pace injected into them.
Conley got one. Oh,
Ooh,
nice
what a
crossover
dribble.
alley-oop.
Fouled by Okogie's.
What a dribble.
Yeah.
We have
Conley
seen
just hit
both
Okogie, I
Biyombo
believe,
and
with a
Ayton send
filthy
back
move.
Multiple shots. Ant drives the closeout. Appropriate decision, but you meet
Good
size
stuff
at the
by
rim.
DA, bro.
He had the dunk
Good
down,
stuff going
and he
straight
never
up.
looked in Gobert's direction. You know, is that a lack of trust? Is that Ant just being aggressive, thinking he's gonna
Kind of
have
like
contact with
Gobert's shoes.
Okay.
Gobert at the line. 65% of the year, knocks down the first one. Take a look at tonight's national TV schedule.
Da
Brought to you
homie
by
said, this
Panera
feeling
Bread.
like an L. I hope
TNT
I'm
tomorrow,
wrong.
Boston, Milwaukee, potential Eastern Conference Finals.
We'll
preview.
see.
Milwaukee got its
Right now,
55th
KD hasn't hit
win
one
tonight.
bucket.
New
No,
Orleans
he
at
has.
Denver,
He hit a
NBA
fadeaway.
Friday, Lakers
No, I
in
didn't see it.
Minnesota.
He hit a little Kobe-esque fadeaway.
Phoenix Denver game, so two huge games Friday as well.
Gobert misses the second free throw. Tej with the rebound. Apologized to Ayton for stealing his
I
rebound.
was disturbed by the Washington loss.
Chris Paul got Conley on him. Screen from Ayton. Get it to Ayton. Damn it. Okogie back to CP3. He had Ayton. Don't do that, Okogie. Don't do all that, Okogie. Don't do all that. Thank you, Okogie. Gets it back to CP3. 1 second on the shot. Ah, short brick from CP3.
How about Drew Holiday? Went for 51.
Edwards to Towns. Towns driving, Euroing. What a world. He misses. Ayton with the rebound. CP3 gets it. CP3 pushing the pace like his name's Campaign. Shoots his own damn mid-range and
Good
hits.
shot.
Bro! Those last couple of days off really helping CP3. Dat homie, I agree. Let's get D. Lee in this game. Kizat. Pump fake. Ooh, off the backboard. Nice shot from Cat.
Since there really is no cutoff in terms of number of games you have to play to
He
be
came at
eligible,
that.
everybody is going to
Good
have
look.
their own.
Look dries.
Hits. Let's go.
Hit everybody with the NBA street floater.
Timeout, Minnesota, 3-point lead for Phoenix.
44-41. So I want to, while there's plenty of time in this game to make predictions, I want to say I think that the Suns are going to win because KD's getting all of this rust out of his system, and down the stretch, he's going to have it. And if he don't, Book will have it, you know? We got some Minnesota fans in the house, though. Welcome in. No hate here from us. We like Minnesota. They got some good ass players. I'd love to trade you for Naz Reid. I know he's going to be available, so we won't have to. But if there's any Minnesota fans in the chat for real, though, can you tell us, is Naz Reid going to get swooped back up by Minnesota? Are y'all going to try to pay him no matter what, or are you guys thinking about letting him go? Because I would let Jock go in a heartbeat for Naz Reid. Code says he wants Noel. I like Noel too. That dude's nice.
No.
Asia, me and Sundo, we don't really have any other favorite Arizona teams. It's just the Suns.
Don't like the Cardinals. They're bums.
He's a Seahawks fan. He's a Battlehawks fan.
Don't watch hockey, and the Diamondbacks aren't good. So
You got a baseball team?
Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals.
St. Louis
Obviously,
Cardinals.
it's the hometown team.
You
And
know.
then I follow the Mariners by proxy to the Seahawks because I listen to a lot of Seattle radio for Seahawks updates, and then I learn about the Mariners a little bit.
That's Tori's favorite team.
Yeah, I know. Me and Tori bonded over the
Bonded.
sweep of the Mariners, by the Astros classless franchise.
What up, Janu? Janu in the house. Flame Legend says St. Louis Cardinals fan for Flame.
Okay, I like it.
I personally, I don't care about baseball anymore, but I hated the Cardinals growing up, dude. Hated that because I'm a Cubs fan. Same conference, and they were always better than the Cubs, no matter what. No matter how good the Cubs were doing.
The Cubs.
Don't disrespect the Cubbies. They've done nothing to you.
They're the Cubs.
You know?
Garbage franchise.
Zura says Seattle not having an NBA team is a crime. I freaking agree. They gotta get the Seahawks, the Super Seahawks back, the Super Seahawkonics. You know,
Supersonics.
Yeah, dude, they gotta get them back.
Well, they leave OKC and go back to their home.
Big Sexy's a Blue Jays fan. I've been to a Blue Jays game. I went to a Blue Jays Minnesota game.
Code, what did you just say about Sarver?
He must have misspelled something. Tiff says 2016 World Champion Chicago Cubbies. That was nice. That was a really good feeling. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a decent.
Yo, whatever. While we're waiting for the game to start, I want to tell you real quick about our sponsor.
You mean waiting?
This show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy.
Yes, sir.
Use promo code Suns Valley. They'll match you. You could pretty much, no matter where you are in the country, you can play parlays and fantasy of any sport. Don't have to be basketball. Use promo code Suns Valley, man. They will get you right. They'll match you up to $100.
Golly, cat.
What happened?
He hit a 3.
What? You see it on the
yep.
Gamecast? Great.
Rooker.
Yep.
Fadeaway. No good on the fadeaway.
Has to be at some point the league is
44 all. We got a game on our hands, folks. Hit that like button for us. Are we at 150 yet? Maybe. CP3 screen from Ayton. Pocket pass to Ayton. Ayton was going up for the dunk, but he says he got fouled. The ball kind of got jarred out of his hand. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Cat shuffling his feet before the 3. They don't call it. Cat with another 3. Another 3. Another one. What up, Brandon Jackson? I'm a refresh scheme.
Arbitrary individually as it is. It's very difficult
Book,
as it is.
pump,
if you give some
pull,
parameters, it'll make it easier.
brick.
Are you sure you're refreshing? Because you are still way behind.
I just refreshed.
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
CP3. Crossover.
Yep.
He looks aggressive tonight, bro. He looks like he actually wants to score a little bit. Pick and roll with CP3. Sidestep 3 in Cat's face. No good, though. Okogie almost saves it. Conley kicks it back to Cat. Over to Edwards. Slow-mo down to Gobert. Stolen by Book. Ayton saves it. Gets it to CP3. Right back to Book. Crossing half court. Book to Craig. Don't do that, Craig. Oh, Kobe!
Yay.
47-47. Durant looks emotionless on the sideline.
They're just 2 for 9 from 3. The Wolves have hit 7. Towns
We got
12 in the quarter.
we got slow-mo driving, left-handed scoop layup. Damn, I can't believe that went in. I cannot believe that went in.
How about that? The deceleration.
What up, Daniel Barry? Sports highlights in the house. Derek in the house. Yes, Durant is playing, Derek. He just isn't playing well, but you know, that might happen when you spend out as much time as he has. Alley-oop to Ayton! Butterfingers couldn't control it. Book with the steal. Book, we got 14 seconds, baby boy. Just slow it down now. 47-49. Last shot for the Suns coming up. 7 seconds. Fouled by Edwards. Should be going to the line, Sundo. Now, Sundo, what would you think about if I buy you a camera that's like night vision so we can watch you sleep while the game's going?
Great finish in Oklahoma City.
No, thank you.
That's where we'd start raking in the big bucks.
Just 5 free throws tonight for Phoenix. Booker's
Freaking
first
Burner would lose his mind. Booker shoots a free.
got 11 points.
Book misses the first free throw, man. Come on, Brody.
This guy is driving it 3 more times per game. He's almost driving it 13 times per game. That's significantly more than a season ago. You'd think that the foul numbers are going
Free
to start
throw
to add up.
is good. Suns down 1.
Phoenix within 1. Minnesota ball. 6 seconds to go.
Pass gets pushed up into the corner. Slow-mo turnaround. Hook shot is good for slow-mo. 51-48.
The shot in time, Minnesota.
Oh my gosh. So Max and Janu both asking where's KD at this point in the game. They're doing a thing here where not only are they having KD on a minutes restriction, but they're playing him
we might end up losing this one.
When Book's not in.
Yeah, this is bad.
I still feel good, bro.
Struggling.
I still feel good.
I hope you're right. Hopefully he turns around in the second half. I won't know. I'm going to go to sleep.
Right, meow?
Yeah, it's halftime.
All right, folks. Everybody say goodbye to Sundo as we get this halftime show going.
Yep. Maybe if once I leave, KD will start hitting buckets, and then I'll be his good luck charm for leaving or bad luck charm for watching, one way or the other. But either way, I'm out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, bro. We'll see you next game. Well, no more Sundo for us, and that is a tragedy. But we got the Sundo tank top window. And you know what, guys? If we need, we've got a secondary Sundo. So don't worry about that, all right? Just keep hitting that like button if you haven't already. I'm going to take a quick gander at how many we got, because we are trying to break a record tonight. Trying to get up to, I don't know. Trying to get 300, honestly. Should be pos. We got 135. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into this halftime show, though. I'm going to switch the graphic here so we can look at all of the stats. You guys tell me what you think is going on in this game. You guys tell me why you think we're down by 3. All right, what is it specifically? I'm going to, off the top of my head, first thing that pops into my mind is we're giving up way too many open threes. We're giving up way too many open shots, and that usually is the bane of the Suns' existence, open threes. Case in point here, we've allowed 17 threes to go up. They've only allowed us to shoot 9, and we've only hit 2. They are 7 of 17. I really think this game can be as simple as clamping down on three-point shooters and Kevin Durant getting his mojo back a little bit. Speaking of Kevin Durant, in his return, not what anyone expected, bro. I honestly, if you would have told me, hey, I've got this prop bet for you, okay? It's Kevin Durant, and his first 9 shots, you know, do you think he'll make 2? I would have put down so much money if I could have gotten a prop bet where he only has to go 2 for 8 to start the game. 1 for 8 is insane for KD, but, you know, he is a human being. He still is human. He's going to have some misses here and there, and coming off of a injury like this, you know, sometimes there's going to be rust, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the rust right now. Daniel Barry Sports says Westbrook 36 points. Jeez, dude. I actually turned my feelings about Westbrook around. Before, I never would have wanted him on the team, but when he became available, I kind of wanted him to join the Suns. Not going to lie. But Cam Payne's been, honestly, in my opinion, playing some really good basketball tonight. 4 points, 1 steal, a rebound, 2 for 4. He just looks good. He's got that look about him. Same with Bismack, looking really good off the bench. TJ Warren, I need him and Craig to get it going a little bit more. Ross, 0 for 3. So, guys, you know, we're 1 for 11 between Ricky Rose and Kevin Durant. Do you guys really think that those two are going to continue to shoot this poorly in the second half? Because I just don't, man. I think they're going to be fine. Okogie, we're finally getting a Josh Okogie game. 4 for 7, 4 rebounds, already got a steal, 1 offensive rebound, almost got a putback dunk. It's so nice to see Okogie playing good tonight. Hit that corner 3. It's been a minute since we've seen him hit a 3. DA, 2 for 5, 4 points. I personally do not like that Ayton is getting the least amount of shots from our starters. 2 for 5. You can't get this man 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shots. All right, that may be a bit much. Chris Paul looks good. He's trying to score. Just, he just ain't really hitting like he could be. 8 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. I love it. I'm happy with him. Other than that, I think I pretty much covered everybody in here. Big Sexy says Lee in the doghouse. I think what happened to Lee is you only have so many minutes. The fact that Shamet hasn't gone to the game right now is crazy, right? Shamet is much more beloved than D. Lee by Monty. So if you can't get Shamet in the game, how are you going to get D. Lee in the game? It's just, it might be a good problem that we have better options right now than D. Lee. I think that's fair to say. TJ Warren has been playing awesome the last few games, 4 games. So he's stealing those minutes. Terrence Rose is really stealing minutes big time, don't you think? Not stealing, earning. He's been earning big minutes. I feel like, I don't know, man. It does suck. I'm not super excited to not have D. Lee playing at all the last couple of weeks, but it is what it is. DC says Luka's out of the play-in. Yeah, man, but I'm not gonna believe it until it's done, man. I'm not gonna get my hopes up that the Mavs aren't gonna make the playoffs until it's mathematically impossible for them to make it. Asia Robertson says, I'm a Nets fan. I love Mikal Bridges. Well, congratulations on getting him, man. He is one hell of a player. He is one hell of a player. What can you say about Mikal? Probably one of the hardest workers in the room. He's an Iron Man, never misses. And when Booker went out this season, Mikal just finally fully blossomed like the rose that he is. So congratulations on getting Bridges. What up, Alan? Snow in the house. Daniel says Pacers are trash. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Pacers. Also says Pels are trash. That's a good thing. I'm very happy to see the Pels having a disappointing year this season because I fear the Pels. I fear what the Pels can become, and I don't want to see them in the playoffs this season either. EJ News Update says, do you have Discord? We do. I might be able to pop that link in again. It might still be the last thing that I copied. Let's see if it pops up. Here you go. Here's a Discord link. Anybody that wants to join the Discord. Raya says, looks like we haven't gotten too comfortable the first half. Maybe the second half will come out stronger. Katie is barely getting into rhythm. It's just weird because you don't think of Kevin Durant as the type of player that needs to get into a rhythm. He seems like he's always in rhythm, but I'm fine with it. I'm not mad at KD. I'm not even upset. I ain't even really tripping that hard, honestly, because I believe in him that much. Lil Taco says, I'm going to be honest, I think Suns lost the trade. Would have been better keeping the Twins. I'm not going to argue with you and tell you that you're wrong because it's a very fair take. The one thing that really matters is if the Suns can grab a title. The thing is, Lil Taco, and you probably know this, the Suns are a franchise that's never won a title. And we've gotten to the point where we just are willing to do whatever it takes. Now, could we have won a title with Mikal and Cam Johnson? It's arguable that it's possible if Mikal would have stayed on the pace when Book came back that he is playing for the Nets, because now he's on a team where he's first of all, he's a shooting guard now. They've moved him from small forward to shooting guard. He is like their guy now, so he's getting whatever and however many shots he wants. I want to believe that he could have kept that up for the Suns when Book came back, but I don't know if I'm certain that he would have kept up his foot on the pedal offensively if he stayed with the Suns. It's just not really how it ever worked with the Suns, but you know, still super happy for him. I want him to continue to blossom. Nefarious Mech says Suns couldn't beat the Mavs with the Twins. Something had to be done. That's a great point. Mikal, as great of a defender as he is, basically useless against Luka, if I'm being completely honest. I won't say trash, but useless. He didn't do anything at all to slow down Luka. And Cam Johnson was 10 times worse when he was guarding Luka. It was a tragedy watching Cam Johnson guard Luka. Big Sexy says KD was brought in for the playoffs, not the regular season. I agree. That's where the Suns luckily are at now. We have to worry about the playoffs over the regular season. Roy asked how my COVID's been. I'm good now, man. I'm good. Just a little bit like lethargic and like sleepy and stuff, but for the most part, all the COVID stuff is gone for me. Lil Taco says, well, a lot of people are useless against Luka except Vando. True. I mean, everyone. Like, I can't think of anyone that can guard Luka. Vanderbilt did good last time he guarded him, but we had to find a way, and I think the Suns were like, look, let's just become a better offensive team. Everything that KD gives you is something that we needed to fix. So I think we just need to be patient, you know, and just let this team rock and get right before we start judging too much. Even DA looks a little bit rusty after his 4 games out. Adam Gallagher says Wiggins. Yeah, Wiggins is good against him too. Wiggins is so nice. Flame Legend eating KFC for this game. What did you get from KFC, man? I ain't had KFC in a minute. Asia said, Gabe, I could see why they were fan favorite. Oh yeah. I actually like I don't know that I would say I like Cam Johnson more, but I might like Cam Johnson more than Mikal. Cam Johnson is just one of those players that I really fell in love with, you know. Hey Dot says the reason we could not stop Luka is because of the damn switches. That's a great point. That is a great point. We always kept switching. We'd let him have whatever matchup he desired. If he wanted to get Cam Johnson, he'd call the guy Cam Johnson's guarding, he'd call him over for a screen. Suns would switch. It's just really abusive. Just abusing Monty. And Monty is not good enough at X's and O's to make a dent and, you know, stop that. Pretty frustrating. What up, baby boy toy? Roy says, is the bench playing ass? I would not say the bench is playing ass. I don't feel like they're playing ass. They're playing mediocre basketball right now, which is better than some of the ball we've gotten from them. DC said Mikal messed around too much. Got to be serious sometimes. Yeah, him and Payne are pretty silly together, but he's just a fun-loving guy, man. He's I don't know if I could put that on Mikal for messing around too much. He's just a fun kid, you know. Hey Dot said, did you see the way Wiggins guarded him? He was going over the screens. You're right, Hey Dot. It was like the Warriors watched a lot of Suns versus Mavs tape and said, all right, we're not going to let them do us the way they did them. And that's what a good X's and O's coach can do. And I do like Monty. I do think Monty's a good coach and everything, but not X's and O's. He's a great coach at the things that he's good at. He's great at them. But at the things that he's not that great at, he's pretty freaking bad. We all know his timeouts are terrible. His rotations are weird as hell. But I really, really like this rotation that he does now with KD and that we did with the 3 games with KD, right? I love at all times having either Devin Booker or KD on the court. It's not working right now. We're down a few points. But the thought of having one of those guys on the court at all times, it's incredible, man. It's incredible. Game is almost coming back. They're sitting here talking with your girl,
Back after missing the
Doris
last
Burke.
And he doesn't let it affect other parts of his game.
I'm going to get
He's
this
smart enough
stream
to understand.
set back up for the
There's gonna be
game.
a lot of defensive attention on him. And he's looking opposite one of the outstanding young defenders in the league. McDaniels does a good job battling. KD
Get this
just backs
game
him down,
cast
gets
back
to that
up.
sweet turnaround jump shot. So what happens? Little screen by Ayton. Get him into the sweet spot. There's the
Almost
switch.
there.
You're trying to help if you're Rudy Gobert. But the switch happens, and that means Ayton's got a mismatch on the post.
Here we
Now
go.
it's Matt Biombo. Sets a screen, thinks one side, goes back to the other. Now just a little drop.
Shout out to Bismack Biombo, by the way. This
Biombo
guy,
screens for you. Give him a
I
nice
mean,
touch.
he has absolutely deboed that backup center position away from Jock Jams. And Jock's been playing good too.
Second quarter, and then about a minute later, his first field goal.
Roy, I think Landry's available to play. He just hasn't played yet.
Made both of his threes. It's just his third game.
Lester said, Gabe, have you seen the Monty saying, don't shake your head? Yeah, I think I did see that. I think they were showing that earlier. I need to watch it again. We were talking, so I didn't get to pay too good of attention.
In Minnesota for a time, you know, it was taking a long time for it to come back. Carl reveals that there was a little setback.
Styles black, I know, right?
Uncertainty.
Asia Katie's doing bad. For him, by his standards, it's bad. All right, Cat gets it to Anthony Edwards. Gets it back to AE. Spin moves, step back in CP3's face, but short. Booker with the rebound. Booker tries to throw it up to KD. Anthony Edwards uses that vertical, just skies up and steals it, goes and gets an easy bucket in Book's face. This ain't looking good, folks. I'm going to refresh my stream here because I got an 8-bit stream and
Kyle Anderson had
all that
one
jazz.
jump hook left, one jump hook right.
CP3 to Durant.
Over outstanding
Durant's got
defenders.
McDaniels guarding.
That was a big way to end that half.
Durant trying to get to his spot.
On McDaniels.
Turnaround fadeaway. It rolls around and drops in. Let's go. KD might be finding his touch.
Currently in the 4th spot.
Conley
just a game up.
kicks to McDaniels.
And Minnesota currently in 7th.
And we got a foul on the screen from Rudy Gobert.
Kevin Durant gets himself on the box again, goes to that exact same move.
What up,
Second
Cameron?
half, other end of the floor, goes to the turnaround
CP
jump
Brady
shot
says
again.
KD needs to wake up. He's trying, bro. He's trying. CP3 to KD, screen from Ayton. And we got a foul from McDaniels trying to fight through the screen.
Let's check it with Ross.
Yeah, Dave, at halftime I spoke with Timberwolves Chris Finch, and he said he was happy to see the 4 threes from Karl Anthony Towns. Specifically pointed out they were found within the flow of the offense, and he likes seeing him so comfortable and aware of those kinds of opportunities.
KD on the block, extended, drives into the paint, pulls up, little mid-range. No good. DA getting physical, but he fouls Gobert trying to steal that. Trying to steal that away.
Karl Anthony Towns has not played alongside a player like Rudy Gobert before.
That's exactly right.
And so now you're at the end of the year and you're trying to figure out each other as you're entering the most important part of the season.
Right. We're not naive to the limitations Rudy Gobert has on the
Gobert
offensive end
handoff.
of the floor.
And Conley just pulls a three. Open as hell, no good, but Gobert gets it. Gobert with some dribble moves. We almost get a steal from Okogie. Edwards definitely got fouled by DA. A nice Euro, but that is 3 fouls on DA. And it's looking like he's going to go to the line for sure. We might have to put Biz McAfee back in.
Ayton in the game with 3 personals early 3rd quarter. Anthony Edwards at the line.
What up, Manitas? How you been? LeBron James in the house. What's going on?
21-year-old who was the first pick back in 2020 out of Georgia. Career high.
First free throw is good.
And rebounding, 3-point shooting. He's also in the top 10 in the NBA in steals.
Was willing to play through some injuries early in the year, and there were a variety of things.
Second free throw is good.
Games. But as you said at the start of this telecast, it's a point of pride.
Booker bringing it up
between the lines, particularly when you're undermanned without Karl Anthony Towns.
Booker gets it back. He's driving on AE. Booker been kind of quiet. Nice mid-range, but no good on the fadeaway. Careful, Book! There's no need for that, Book.
3 personal fouls on Devin Booker.
Warren 602 says we should be up by 40 right now. Wouldn't that be nice?
About the league, he's talking about guys.
Roy says KD changed his shoes. I didn't notice that, bro.
So I guess when
you throw a different pair of KDs on.
You're under the weather, you better play.
Wide open 3 for Conley. Wide open 3, and Booker and Durant are looking at each other like, oh, was that your fault? Was that my fault? Who cares? Just guard him. CP3 kicks it back to Okogie. Wide open 3. Oh, Brickski. Edwards bringing it up. Gets a screen from Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. Conley drives on Book. Kicks back to McDaniels. Drives on KD. Nice little pass, but it's no good. Gets it back. Flips in the little mid-range too. Timeout Monty. Good timeout by Monty, but I don't know. Do you guys think you would have called that before we went down 10? I don't know. CP Brady, he's really been on one tonight, bro. He's just been having a good game. I don't think Conley's normally this hot, but he looks pretty good tonight. What's going on? Mahala hala. Got some T-Wolves fans in the house. Welcome in, man. Aaron says, Gabe, can you give some words of encouragement? I'll try. I do still feel like the Suns can win this game. They just have to buckle down and start playing better defense. They're still not guarding the 3. So if I'm sure Monty told them during halftime, that's our issue, that's our issue. He's going to maybe have to make some adjustments here and get people in who are willing to expend the energy to race out to 3-point shooters. Or we get even luckier and they just start missing, right? We could really use them going cold, or we could get even triple luckier and Kevin Durant will start getting hot and Booker will start getting hot and maybe we'll give the ball to DA. And maybe we'll get even quadruple lucky and everybody in the chat that hasn't hit the like button will take a sweet little second to look down at the like button and see if you've hit it and slap it if you haven't. We appreciate you guys. We're trying to get to 300 likes tonight. It's basically our record. We've done it one time before, twice, once during stream. So we could really help you guys, or really appreciate you guys helping us out. Harry TV says Wolves are a dangerous team. They sure as hell are a dangerous team, man. They just beat the a few nights ago, they beat the Warriors at home. The Warriors were at home. And we all know how tough that is. That's what made me perk up a little bit and be like, oh, shit. Minnesota's up to something right now. Appreciate you for the likes, man. Thank you, Lester. Thank you, Manitas. Thank you, Mahala, hala, 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 hala. Alan Snow says Suns are a dangerous team too. Yeah, we ain't playing like a dangerous team right now though. Found Ditchman says the Nets are a sleeper, y'all. Nets are a sleeper. We know all too well. They made some freaking terrific trades. They brought in some serious talent. I was thinking about it. Really, the only trade that they've lost in the last couple of years was, I would say, that they lost the Ben Simmons for Harden trade. But it is what it is, man. They you know, it was not working out with Harden. CP Brady says, Gabe, what was your reaction when KD went down with that ankle injury? Oh, dude, I thought that he slipped on a wet spot for like the first 5 times I saw it. Then I realized it was just an actual, you know, bad ankle. I was pretty devastated, not gonna lie. KD gets it to open CP3 down to Ayton. Ayton turnaround fadeaway. God damn, that shit's gorgeous. Give him the ball more. He just hit a fadeaway in Gobert's long-armed face. Can you ask for more? Cat, brick, almost airballed. Just grazed. Talk about a rim grazer.
18 points from the three-point line, plus 10 on the glass, and plus 11 in second
KD gets the ball, top of the key, driving on McDaniels, who's been doing a bang-up job guarding him tonight. A bang-up job. Dribbles off of his own foot, out of bounds. Minnesota ball. Suns down 8.
Mike, knowing that at times you want Anth to be the primary ball handler, played alongside Donovan
Trevor
Mitchell.
Greer, what's going on, said disappointed in the Suns so far. Yeah, this is not how they wanted to play with Durant in his first game in Phoenix, but it is what it is. The Wolves are a good team. McDaniels, turnaround, fadeaway. Thank you, Jesus, for that not going in. Book gets it from CP3. He's going to go downhill. Book, going to get to the rack. Fouled by Conley. Couldn't finish the layup, but he's going to the line.
Has been so good for the Suns of late as Conley commits his second foul, and the second on the Wolves is a team.
One Royal Q said this game is boring. I expected more.
Booker got off to
That's
a hot
fair, man.
start,
I expected
4
more
for
too.
5, but he's just 1 for his last 7. He's got 12 points on the night. Gets the first free throw. Let's check with Rob.
Suns Valley, what up? Said I forgot the game was on again.
Monty Williams told his team,
Come on, Suns Valley. You got to hit that bell icon on our channel, man. So it'll always give you the update that we're live. Sometimes subscribing isn't enough, you know. YouTube's crazy like that. Connolly gets it to Edwards. Edwards kicks it down to Cat. He's got KD on him. Gets it back to AE. AE pulls in Book's face. Great defense by Book. Better shot by AE. CP3 bringing it up. Suns down 8. Hit it! CP3 passes on an open 3. KD gets it from Okogie. KD double team, pulls the mid-range and bricks. Building an actual house of bricks. I agree, that homie. We just got to keep it close until clutch time.
Golden State last night, a little casual, I thought, in their approach until Draymond Green got involved. Got chippy.
Max says, how are we losing? We're not guarding the three-point line, and we're missing every shot we take, basically, it feels like. Edwards into Conley. Gets a screen from Gobert. Oh, CP3 almost came away with a steal. Careful, C. Careful, C. Edwards gets it back from McDaniels. Pulls up the 3. Oh, no good. Thank God. Durant with it. Gets it to Book. Book driving left. Book! That was sick as hell. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Booker. Thank you. Can we get some Booker emojis in the chat, please?
But this guy's willingness to put it on the deck, and as Monty says, get a lot deeper. In this instance, not a paint touch, but we saw it in the first half. I mean, he is
Booker with 16 points already, 6 for 13. I don't hate that. 3 steals for Book. Hits the free throw. Back in business, baby. Suns down 5.
Suns back within 5. They trailed by 10 moments ago. Third foul on Conley.
For real, Adam.
Team foul against Minnesota.
Conley gets to Cat, guarded by DA. Kicks it down to Gobert. He's got Book on him. No, that. Wow. Wow. Gobert got it in the paint. If I'm being completely honest, I think that was definitely not a foul on Gobert. I'm shocked. Nah, dude, Gobert didn't do anything wrong there. That's just a big man going up over the top of a small guy. But I'll take the foul, don't get me wrong. Just trying to be honest about the refs. CP3, and they give him a makeup call. A foul, a 4th foul on DA on the screen. Get busy in, baby. Get busy in, Monty. Let's go. Busy boy coming in the game. $2 dono by Be Calm, See Clearly. Thank you, BCC. Wait, BCSC. Thank you, bro. Says, don't we need to win this game? Yes, we do. We need to hit it. We need to like win every game throughout. Rip City Brady, my boy in the house, says, like the stream. Thank you, Brady. Thank you, Be Calm, for that dono, man. Appreciate it. Cat gets it from Conley. Got Booker on him. Almost edge of the logo.
2 road games left on the season after
Conley
3 at home as Conley
tried cooking KD with the miss. Booker's got it. Tries to kick it down to KD. Speaking of kick, Anthony Edwards kicked it.
Maybe it was like his legs were outside the norm. I didn't think that's a foul.
Yeah, I don't think that's a foul on DA. That's a wild call. Wild call.
I mean, but to me, that's not a good call. That's not his
274 watching. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Please hit the like button. KD hits and one! Let's go! Can I get some KD emojis in the chat? Hell, you know what? I'll spam it myself. I'll spam KD myself.
On point passing. He's got him sealed.
Where's this damn emoji at?
If I place this in exactly the right spot, the only guy going to catch it is Kevin Durant. And you know what's neat about this group? You got 3 guys.
What up, Double G?
Durant, Booker, and Chris Paul. All of whom similar mentalities in my mind. They all love the process of preparing their skill set.
Free throw is good for KD. He might be awake. He might be awake. What up, Jose Toro in the house?
Watching games. Well, all 3 guys are doing that.
If you were here, Hey Dot, absolutely, man. We need to do some sort of digital bald head rub.
Everybody knew that about Durant and Chris Paul, but they certainly saw it in the NBA.
Slow-mo backing down CP3. Ripped by CP3. Booker gets the steal, and Anderson fouls him immediately. Suns ball.
Both teams in the penalty midway through the 3rd quarter.
So after Chris Finch's team built some momentum, built a little bit of a lead.
Well, Buckeye, hopefully you can win that parlay, bro. That would be dope. What's your parlay? How much, too?
Defensive plays if you're Devin Booker. Free throws starting to mount up. This guy's always going to be talking, communicating.
Booker at the line.
13th turnover by Minnesota.
Come on, Book.
Booker
Damn, he keeps missing free throws, man. I'll rip my pubes out.
Denver, NBA TV Friday. Minnesota back home.
Come on.
Phoenix hosting Denver. They still have 2 games with Denver.
Hits the second one. Beautiful.
Here on the last day of the regular season, they have to go to the Lakers.
We should definitely do that, Max. If he was here, for sure. Slow-mo to Anthony Edwards. Edwards, little snatchback, kicks it out to Conley. Conley thought it was in. Conley started doing a green release emoji, thinking it was going in. It popped out. Gobert gets the rebound and taps it back home. Busy with the screen. Busy to, we get it to Book. Busy gonna give him a screen now. He takes it. Book into the paint, keeps his drib. Got Gobert out on him. Gonna drive past his slow ass. Pull up mid range. I can't believe that shit went in. Conley, handoff to Daniels. Back to Ant. That's a foul! Slow-mo with the rough screen on Okogie, and Okogie sells the foul. Carl Whitlock says, I'll donate $500 if the Suns win. Let's go, Carl. I'm glad you got it like that, because your boy don't. Appreciate you, man.
He has talked a little bit about
what up, Jared?
Player of the year, and Rudy's won him, and obviously
Paul,
like,
guarded by Conley, gets it down to KD. Oh shit, McDaniels with the foul. KD gave him a little, or he gave KD a little shove ski. So for Buckeye Mike, payout is $344. Dang, man, how much money did you have to put down? Scoreboard's not accurate, says Code. Well, we're going to have to fix that. Thank you, Code.
He gets in foul trouble. The last 2 games, he's had 5 fouls in each.
I mean, it's saying it's up to date.
Such a good defender. Durant has 9 points now.
It might be a little bit slow.
And you hear their local broadcast team talk about sometimes they feel like this guy gets a tough whistle. He's young, he's aggressive, he's edgy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard because it's up to date. It's just wrong. Put down 14. Damn, dude, that's what I like to see, Buckeye. That's what I like. I like to put down little low random numbers like that and win big, or just lose the money, obviously. What up, John L?
Just 3 for 12 from the floor.
Buggy, what's going on, bro? Or gal. All right.
As a Phoenix Sun, the other 3 were played on the
or they, them. I don't know.
And all in late February, early March before the ankle injury in warm-ups 3 weeks ago tonight.
Cat.
Just turned to left.
Swarmed by Craig. Pump fakes at the 3-point line. Kicks it down to the paint. Stolen by CP3. I couldn't keep it, though. Busy blocks Nas Reed's 3. That's what I'm talking about. Guard the 3. Durant for 3. Brick, no good. Busy almost saves the rebound. A tap out from CP Thrizzle. I'm spitting everywhere. And a foul on Bismack Biyombo on this screen. Damn it. Damn it. 307 watching. We love every single one of you. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight, man.
On him, and now he can't believe the call on his teammate.
Does he move by stepping that left? Yes, he does.
Yes,
I guess you could call that a foul on Biz. I guess. What'd you say, Asia? That's an imposter, Jared. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it being late though. No, now it's back up and faster. Now it's saying 66-65. Ant scores. There it is.
As he banks it in to give Minnesota the lead again.
Yeah, it did, Code. I'm glad.
Left finish. And again, how many guys are going to be able to knock him off the path?
CP3 screen from Biz. Pull it, C. Let's go. Thank you. Kyle Anderson, Mr. Anderson. Kicks it to Cat, guarded by his boy Book. Bullies Book to the rack for the nice layup. Good shit, Cat. CP3.
You see now the 2 bigs on the floor are Nas and Towns.
Getting a screen here from Biz. Takes it. Pocket pass to Biz. Left-handed floater from Biz is no good. And then Biz goes over the back. I think I'm ready to see a little bit of Jock. Anybody else want to see Jock jams?
The ability to just straight line drive it, understand there's a big man coming, but athletically and frame-wise, very few guys, I don't care what position, can guard him. And now you got Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, we've seen him do this. Isolate him at the right elbow, right hand, straight hand drive by Karl Anthony Towns.
Who's at the line?
I like that option.
Minnesota made the playoffs last year for the first time.
Who at the line here?
The last time they won a
Nas Reed shooting.
was 2004, the longest
First free throw misses. Let's go.
drought in the NBA. Nas Reed missing the first free throw. And again, a Minnesota win tonight would, for the moment, get the Wolves into the 6th spot.
Second free throw from Nas is good.
You end up tying a series with your opponents, and that would be the case with Phoenix.
Campaign back in the game. Campaign's been having a good game, you guys. Gets it to Book. All right. Busy still in the game. Gets a screen from Biz. And Anthony Edwards pursuing a little bit too much. Fouls Booker from behind. He's going to the line.
Did he reach back and hold? I think that was
Fellas, we got 166 likes. Not bad at all. Help us out. If you haven't hit the like button yet, slap that bitch. We're trying to get 300 tonight. We're running behind, if I'm being completely honest. Booker in and out on the free throw, man. That's 3 misses from the line from Book at least. What is going on, man? Damn, he used to be so good at free throws.
Looked like Booker was just
second free throw is good. 69 all, and we've got a timeout here from the T-Wolves.
1 out of 2. The game is tied. Late third.
Woof. What do you guys think about this game, man? Like, I guess I should have seen it being this way the whole time. I should have known that it was going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. You know? 69 all, says dat homie. Jose Toro says, shout out to you, Gabe. Great channel. Go, 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 Suns, man. Thank you. Thank you, Jose, man. Appreciate you. CP Brady 13 said, not gonna lie, Karl Towns kind of underrated. Well, I mean, he's gone from being overrated to underrated and back and forth, right? He's a very, very soft player, just like DA. But if I'm being completely honest, and you guys know I love DA, you know I don't like going hard at him. I think DA is softer than Cat, and that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. What do you think, Code? You think Ayton's softer than Cat? It's just true, man. I hate to say it, I really do. But like the reason why I say that is because Cat will take you off the dribble, bump you, and get free throws. Cat will let it fly from 3. DA doesn't want to do any of those things. He don't want to drive it to the rim. He doesn't want to go towards the rim ever unless he's right next to it going up for a dunk. And then he just flat refuses to shoot threes. Won't do it. He's got such a nice mid-range jumper, but he just won't shoot the 3. It's frustrating. Derek Redding, thank you, bro. Got a $5 dono from Derek. Said, good show. Thank you, man. Appreciate you showing up for us. Code says DA doesn't like basketball. I think he just doesn't like physicality. I think he wishes that you didn't ever have to like take any sort of pain, any sort of like bumping and stuff. Like, he doesn't like any of that, man. You can tell by the way he plays, and it's frustrating because DA is chiseled. Like, the dude he's built to be physical, but his brain does not match. That's why I'm always talking about how I want to see him on roids again. Be calm, see clearly with another $5 dono. Thank you, man. Said, what will unleash DA? I'm starting to think it's Monty. Something just doesn't feel right. I'm always quick to blame Monty for stuff, but I don't think it's Monty. I think it's DA. It's just how he plays. He doesn't like doing post moves. When he gets the ball anywhere outside of a free dunk, what does he do? He fades away. He leans away. Or immediately passes the ball. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know if you can teach that out of him. I really don't.
This will be his
game is back, though. Thank you for the dono. Be calm, man. We appreciate you.
90 years old in a month, yet Al still sounds as sensational as he did when I came to this market some 22 years ago. Simply the best. Incredible gentleman. One of the great broadcasters.
Anthony Edwards kicking it to Nas. Nas backing down Biz. Turnaround. Woo! We're lucky that didn't go in. That looked good from Nas Reed. TJ gets it to Payne. He's thinking about driving. He's thinking about putting that foot on the pedal. He does. A high arcing backboard shot from Campaign. I kind of like the attempt, but no good. Jab step from 3. He gets it back. Corner 3 from Campaign. He feeling it. Campaign is back, baby. At least momentarily. We've been getting some good basketball from him, man.
In the second quarter that Kevin Durant played with, now it's Devin Booker with this unit.
There's Towns with Craig on him. They double.
Hey, Valanciunas will be nice, but he kind of shoots the 3 a little too much. He like the reverse of Ayton. He thinks he's Steph Curry, and he ain't, and he won't stop, you know. We'll protect you, Asia. We'll protect you.
Walker replacing Anthony Edwards, who leaves for now with 17 points. No rebounds for Edwards tonight. Towns is 22.
Yeah, if there's any mods in the chat right now, feel free to, if you guys see spamming, you can put them in a timeout. McLaughlin to Cat. Cat pump faked because Craig was all over him. He knew he had to shoot.
Another turnover.
Turnover. Code says we need to prioritize Brook Lopez. He's a free agent. If we end up moving Ayton, yeah, that would be a nice pickup. Haydot says Sengun would be great, but he needs some time to develop. Sengun is the Shen shit, bro. I love Sengun. Campaign. Back to Craig. Over to Busy. Trying to get it to Book. Finally, we do. Getting a screen here from Biz. Deep three for Book. No good. Tipped back out. Campaign gets it. He'll launch. Brick. Book with the rebound. Hey, we got a 5-on-4. What the? What are you talking about, ref?
Offensive foul.
On who?
That's 4 on Booker. He and Ayton both have.
Is this ref smoking crank?
Rodney Mott said he hooked him with the off arm.
The drug from the movie that. What's his face?
By Alexander Walker, 'cause there was not
What are we
a ton of
doing
contact
here?
there.
Anybody see that foul by Book? What did he do to foul? Anderson back to Reed for 3. Brick. Wide open. No good, though. Craig with the read. Book bringing it up. We got Rose coming in. And that's a foul on Campaign, ref. You cock. Campaign cooking, baby. Campaign. McLaughlin to the rack. Actually, that was Anderson. He hits. Warren bringing it up. Pushes it up to Craig in the corner. Craig to Warren. Payne. Feeling himself. Campaign, baby! Let's go! When is he going to let a primal rat scream go? Let's go! McLaughlin. I screamed so hard there, I literally got lightheaded. McLaughlin over to Cap, pump fake, drives. In my opinion, travels. Doesn't matter. Warren saves it. Warren to the Rizak. Warren with the finger roll. Busy with the putback dunk. Biz McAfee Biombo. Let's go.
7-second difference in the game.
Let's go, McLaughlin. Screen from Reed. Pulls from 3. Damn.
It's big time answer.
His bald ass just slapped that shit.
And the momentum was all in their direction. You're right. He's underrated. Outstanding defensively, improving on those open shot opportunities.
Screen from Craig. Booker, that's foul. Almost gets an and one off the backboard from 3. Cat's a little upset, but he definitely bumped the shit out of him. You got, Cat. You got.
Usually your flaws are your flaws.
That's all that is. 331 watching. Help me out, guys. Please hit that like button for us. We need to hit 300 likes, and we're running a little bit behind. Definitely got a foul. Booker, I need you to hit all 3. Booker with the hit. Let's go.
Put him where he wants to be if you're Devin Booker, and that's at the free throw line.
2 more, Book. And the best part about that 3, I'm just realizing that the free throws, the foul, Booker hits the second, is that it was 0.5 seconds left. Suns get to bring a little bit more of a gap to this lead. Katie looking a little bit sad on the sideline. He's had a poor game. All 3 free throws good for Book.
And the lead is 7.
Max, we got a lot of mods, Max, because we used to have so many fake accounts. We were just modding people up and stuff, but we'll look at maybe doing some more mods. You know, you got to be able to trust them. Got to be able to know they're not going to go wild with the band hammer. It's a lot of responsibility. And we all know what Spider-Man's dad said. I mean, uncle. My bad. Servino in the house says, if Minnesota lost, Golden State still in the 6th seed. Yeah, I don't want to play Golden State. I can tell you that right now. Caden LaFawn in the house. What up? So this dude needs to get out of here. Which dude? Oh, yeah. Jared Williams is just so in love with Asia. And I don't really understand it, but, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know, Warren. He's quick with it. Alan Snow says, ugh, why don't the Suns guard the 3? We should be up 10. That is the bane of the Suns' existence. It's guarding the 3. I don't know if they're just getting, like, tricked, right? Like what? I don't know if Minnesota's just doing such a good job faking, like, you know, driving and then kicking out, but I don't know. It's not looking good. But as soon as we start closing the gap on these open 3s, we're going to be good to go. Code says Golden State doesn't have anyone for Ayton. That's true, Code. But, you know, is Ayton going to go off versus them? Is Ayton going to go hard? I don't know. Ashley Sequeria says, will they score 40 plus in fourth quarter, Gabe? I doubt either team's going to score 40 this fourth. It hasn't been a very high scoring game so far. Big Sexy says Clippers have Lou. That's another problem. Gonna get out coached again. Coach says playoff Ayton is a thing, right? He was the last 2 playoffs, except for that. You know, that was really frustrating, to be completely honest, against the Mavs. He had no one to stop him when we played the Mavs, and he just stopped his damn self. He should have ate Orkman's ass. If anybody doesn't know who Orkman is, Davis Bertans. Google him and tell me he doesn't look like an orc from Lord of the Rings. You know, Orkman could have got cooked. He didn't cook him. He had Dwight Powell, not Dwight Howard, not young Dwight Howard, not washed Dwight Howard, not China Dwight Howard. Dwight Powell, and he couldn't do shit against him. That was really frustrating. That was my low point. That was my low point for DA, my relationship with loving DA. But I just love how good he is and can be. I can't stop being hopeful for DA. He's just so talented. His mental just isn't there. I'm expecting him to turn age 25, 26, 20, maybe hit 28 years old and just become a real man upstairs. I don't want him doing that for another team. I doubt it, Patrick. That would be incredible, but I doubt it. Payne tries a floater left-handed on the right side of the rim, off the backboard, no good. McLaughlin, guarded by Payne, getting a screen from Reed, takes it, gets back to Reed. Reed, out to Edwards, pump fake, drive, could have been a travel, maybe not. And he hits off the backboard. Campaign, pushing it up to Terrence. Rose kicks it down to KD. KD, driving, pumping, kicking it to Biz. Let's get it back to KD. You're going to do the same thing. Going to pull for... Oh, my gosh. KD is icy cold tonight. Only 10 points for KD. So glad I didn't play any parlays. Anthony Edwards pulls up. Guys, we gotta stop that. We cannot let AE get hot. Can't do it. Oh snap! We got another member, Rip City Brady in the house. Our newest horseman. KD left alone for 3. Slaps it. Thank you, KD, and thank you, Brady, for being our newest horseman. Love you, bro. McLaughlin kicks it to Reed. Wow, nice adjustment by Reed. I thought Busy was going to block that shit. Jose's a new subscriber. Thank you, Jose. KD driving left. That was never going to go in, KD. What are you doing? They got a 5-on-4. KD is not back on defense. Edwards. All right, we got KD back. Reed, spin move on Ross and a floater. I love Nas Reed. I love him. All right, there, I said it. What up, D-Lars?
He brings both dimensions. You want to
Dat homie says call a timeout, Monty. Let's keep an eye on it. See if he cucks us by not calling timeout. Campaign. Oh my God, he had Craig open. Durant blocked by Kyle Anderson. Durant having all kinds of issues. Anthony Edwards to the rack and one. You were right. Dat homie. Monty should have called the timeout. Damn.
They've made him guard at all 5 positions. Now the assignment with McDaniels.
Be calm. See clearly with the $2 dono. Thank you. Be calm. Said call a timeout, Monty. Just call a timeout. I agree. Be calm.
6 quick points in the quarter for Anthony Edwards.
Chris Madsen says KD's shot is off. He should just get on the block, low block, and post up. That'd be a great idea, bro. That would be great.
At the line. Tie game. 2.5
Campaign.
in the 4th quarter.
Looking to get it to KD. Gets a screen from KD. Takes it to the rack. Under the rim. Kicks it back to KD. He's going to pull in Nas's face. And hit! Thank you, KD. Thank you. Let's go.
He had a wide open, clean look. He saw that thing go through.
Hey-Dot said, let's get Ross the ball. I mean, either Ross or KD. One of the two. Reed gets it to slow-mo to the rack. No good. Rebound Biz. Kicks it out to KD. He's bringing it up. Guarded by Anderson. Screen from Biz. Pocket pass to Biz. Biz just couldn't handle it. He just couldn't handle it. Damn it.
So Kyle will slow it down.
What up, PGMJU? Reed about took Biombo's life away. Oh shit, he's hurt.
Third foul.
Damn, Nas is really holding that wrist.
Second team foul on the Suns, and boy, this is a player that has been so important.
Not Nas Reed, man. Don't do Nas Reed like this. He might have broken his wrist, you guys.
14 points.
I don't know. He just waggled it. Maybe it's not broke.
At least take the free throws.
Dude, that dunk would have been filthy.
He got a long way down. And because he can't catch himself because of the contact, he just falls right on it.
Wow, that dunk would have been crazy.
Watch the left wrist upon landing.
Yeah, me too, Joban.
Got to take the free throws. We'll see if he comes out of the game after.
Hits the free throw. Still holding that wrist a little bit.
Ayton back on the floor with 4 fouls. Chris Paul checking back in. Take another look here at the injury.
Seriously, Manitas.
Yeah, immediately grabs the wrist upon falling to the ground.
Chris Finch has no substitution waiting for him at the table. Anderson,
yeah, I think he's going to be okay.
Year 4 for Reed, undrafted.
Just the way he's holding it, like he's holding it so bad, like.
Early in the year, he's still holding that wrist, but he's going to stay on the court.
All right, Okogie bringing it up. Gets a screen here from KD. Couple of screens. Hands off to CP3. CP3 free throw line midi. Woo! When that old man hits middies, bro, it just hits different. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. McLaughlin, deep 3 for Ant. In and out. Rebound from Rose. Hot pass to CP3, barely caught it. KD getting an off-ball screen, gets it down to DA, but stolen. Kind of telegraphed it. Reed to Ant to the rack. Too easy. Too easy. Guys, hit that like button for me if you haven't. We got 333 watching. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with us tonight. Okogie to the rack, fouled by Gobert, going to line. Just hit one of these for me, Okogie. Just hit one for me.
His third foul.
Let's watch Anthony Edwards. Again,
yeah, Max, I'm going to make a Pilk emoji. We just got to get, I think, 1 or 2 more members and I can make more emojis. Pilk is next on the docket. Chris, Ant is so good, bro. So good. I heard there's rumblings that they might try to trade him for Luka if Luka's too fed up and wants to leave. 6 more likes for 200, you guys. 6 more likes. Do we have 6 people in here that haven't hit it? Math would suggest yes. So help us out, man. Okogie, hit that first free throw. Give me the second one, Okogie. Give me the second. Brick! I knew he was only going 1 for 2. I'll take it, though. Conley. Got CP3 on him, getting a screen here from Gobert. Okogie just pushed Gogurt. Corner 3, wing 3 actually for McDaniels, no good. DA with the rebound. Chris Paul saying, get up there, get up there. Screen here from DA. Chris Paul, an aggressive 3. I don't care that it missed. I'm just glad he took it. Let's go.
39 and 37, currently 7th in the West. Phoenix currently 4th, just 2 games
Connolly
ahead of the Wolves in the loss column, 40 and 35.
Kicks it all the way over to McDaniels. McDaniels with the beautiful take. Holy cow, man. He just bumped Rose out of the way. That was impressive. Booker, screen from Ayton. Booker the rack. Booker floater. Booker good. Booker and 1. Booker go to the line. 92-89 Suns. Let's go. Wes said Booker about to take over. Wes, if Booker's about to take over, you gotta spam that Booker emoji, man.
The NBA on ESPN.
You know what? I'll spam it. I'll spam it.
The State Farm personal price
CP
plan
Brady
helps
said
you
we
create
should
an
get
affordable
Ant.
price just-
I don't think we're gonna have the money to get Ant. I don't think we're gonna have. I mean, you got Booker. I don't think you can have Ant and Booker on the same team and have it work. I mean, there's only one ball, and they're like the same position, all of that. But you know what? I want to see. I want to see Warren back in the game a little bit. Buckeye Mike says, did you do a stream for the 2021 NBA Finals versus the Bucks? Oh yeah, definitely. We were streaming back then. That was our first season, actually. That was the first season that the podcast existed. Well, our channel, I should say, existed. Lester Neal says KPJ and Şengün. I wouldn't hate that. I like both of those players. Ashley says, is 209 possible? You're talking about for both teams, so that means they got to be at 104 and 105. I definitely think you can hit that 209 if you're talking about the over-under. Medita says KD's coming in at the 4-minute mark. Man, I want to see him back in like now, but you're probably right. Papa Diom in the house said, my guy, I'm with the Lakers, so I know I ain't scared of no Suns. Hey, congrats on your last win versus us last game, man. This is definitely the best Lakers team I've seen since the bubble with LeBron. So, Spurs fan Gary is a complete degenerate gambler. So if he says 209 is a guarantee, you're Gucci. Max, I want to get Sundo to make it because he's the one that knows how to make it. We got to get Sundo to do that. CP Brady says, Gabe, when do you think... Whoa! CP3 Brady says, when do you think CP Brady says, when do you think CP3 will retire? I would think after next year. But we got 5 gifted Suns Valley podcast memberships. I don't even know how that works. Wow, let's go. Wet man, that is so sick, Wes. Thank you, man. Who got them? Warren 602, a new member. Wow, dude. Thank you, Wes. You are goated. Richard was gifted. Let's go. You're the man, Wes. Daniel Barry Sports says, what about me? I think it might be random. I don't know. But thank you, Wes, man. That's like probably the most goated thing the channel's ever had happen. Appreciate you, man. I guess I'm working on some emojis tonight. What do you guys want for the new emojis? Maybe we should get a Wes emoji.
If she's going to get past Dawn Staley's club.
Thank you, Wes. I can't wait to tell Sundo.
Final four this weekend.
Oh yeah, Buckeye, bro. This channel, honestly, Buckeye, it's been a chill stream tonight, but we go wild, bro. We have some fun-ass times. Especially when Sundo's here. Connolly, driving on Okogie. Gets blocked by Okogie, catches the block, and flips it in. My goodness. Right? Wes gets to pick the next 3 emojis. Good decision there, Gary.
Opportunistic response from
CP3 pulls, hits the mid-range. Guys, we still have a very close game on our hands here, 95-91.
If he feels like Conley can't contest him, he's going to take
Conley
because Gobert's in drop.
kicks it out to Edwards.
Inside the arc tonight, Chris Paul. 6 games left after tonight for Phoenix. 5 games left after tonight for Minnesota.
Connolly.
Down the D, missed the shot.
No good. Gobert. I mean, is that not 5 seconds in the... Okay. We got 4 on 2. Chris Paul wide open transition 3. No good. Craig with the snag. Craig with the putback. 97-91. And Minnesota forced to call a timeout. Suns looking alive. Everything looks better. So Gary, I know you're in the chat. Gary, can you tell me what, if you've been watching the game, how much different does the Suns team look with KD, or do they not look different, or like what do you think? And I know you'll be honest and you're not gonna like blow smoke. You know what I'm saying? Adam says Mike Conley is the perfect fit for Gobert and Cat. He is, man. They need him so bad. He's so good at setting the table. Life's Majestic said, Gabe, you and Sundo are awesome. I love watching you guys. Thanks, man. We love having you here. Appreciate you. Aaron G says, good thing KD had a bad game and we're still winning. Yeah, that could feel really nice to watch KD be cold and to still get a win. X says more confidence. I agree. Chris Madsen says KD gives us more muscle. I think, you're talking about muscle. I think what KD gives us, Chris, is more like confidence. I think he makes us stronger up top because everybody knows, I just think he takes the pressure off. You know what I mean? Roy says, is it packed in Phoenix? I bet you it's a freaking packed house, dude. It's got to be completely full. I can't imagine there's a seat open in the house. Thomas says more height too. That's true. He's a really good shot blocker, which helps DA because it's not exactly DA's strong suit. What are we doing here? So we got 223 likes. Not bad, man. Thank you guys. Thank you for hitting that like button. 250 seems like a good goal. We were trying to hit 300 for the likes, but either way, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Almost back from commercial. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Anderson. Jennifer, what the hell is her last name? Jennifer, can't even think of her last name, man. That's how old she is. Aniston. She can still get it, though. That chick is aging like fine wine. Hey.0 says, who do you want to see in the 7th and 8th? I have to look at it. I'd have to look at who's down there. In fact, I'll do that right now. I'm gonna pull up the standings and just pick who I think would be. I don't know. It's do you want a strong team in the 7th and 8th so that they can maybe knock off the 1 or 2? I think that's the route I want to go. I want a good 7 and 8 squad so somebody can take out the Grizzlies or the Nuggets.
From Josh
All right, they're just showing highlights here. Booker really took over tonight, man. We needed it.
Are significantly up this season. They talked about getting deeper paint drives. He and Monty.
NBA.
Now you get to the mid-range because the
Where the
big
standings
is in
at,
drive.
though?
And Dave, he's a first-team
Here we go.
All-NBA last season. He has
So
played
Thunder,
at that
Pelicans,
level
Mavericks,
this
Jazz,
year.
Blazers. Yeah, I don't know if any of those teams can beat either of the top two. I don't think it's possible. Edwards gets it from Cat.
He missed 25 with a groin injury. Edwards going to try a three. Comes up short.
No good for Ant, but they get the rebound. They get it back to Cat. Deep three from Cat. No good. Another long rebound. Conley for three. No good. Rebound Craig. We just dodged 3 bullets, you guys.
Durant on the bench. He's played
Damn.
25 and a half minutes. See when Monty Williams reinserts him into the
Cole
lineup.
Slauson in the house said, hit the like. Thank you guys, man. How's your, oh, DA with the dunk. Let's go. How's your Kings doing, man?
It's Ayton in stride.
That was ridiculous. The
What up,
lack of
Burner?
spacing
Burner in
and
the
way
house.
He passed it to thread it through the hard bounce off the floor.
Ant
Phoenix with its
to
largest
Conley.
lead of the game, and it comes with
Conley
just
to
outside 4
slow-mo.
minutes to
Slow-mo to
play.
the rack.
Anderson
Oh,
on
shit!
his third block.
3 blocks for DA. He beat the skin off of that basketball that time. I mean, slow-mo is slow. He slowed down and kind of
Twice on the pipes
fell
for
a little
Anderson,
bit,
that's not good enough
and DA made
in
him
this
pay.
regard. Oof.
And if he can give Phoenix more
413 watching. What's good, everybody? Anybody just joining, thank you guys for hanging out. Please help us by hitting the like button. We got a game on our hands. Edwards, guarded by Okogie.
Okogie on him. Shot clock at 3. Edwards
Kicks it out to Conley. Conley for 3. No good. Booker trying to chase the rebound. Can't get it. Slow-mo gets it. Slow-mo with the pull in the brick. The weird hitch in the shot. Worse than McHale's old hitch. Gobert, turnaround, left-handed hook. No good. Okogie with the rebound. Hands it off to CP3. Let's go. Let's milk some clock. Milk some clock.
You just got to make sure you're getting a quality shot every trip. And who better to make sure that happens than
CP3 mid-range. He got fouled. No call. F you refs.
Kevin Durant at the scorer's table will come in at the next
We got
dead
Conley
ball.
bringing it up. Gets it to Edwards.
Has an 8-point lead.
Edwards to Cat.
Some trying
Cat's
to
backing
stay
down
and keep 'em up
Okogie
on
from the
Clippers.
three-point line.
Spot in
Kicks
the
it to
West, which
Edwards.
would be
Pump
home
fake.
court in the
Back to
first
Cat.
round.
Open-ish
Here's
3.
Powell.
Slaps.
Carl Anthony
The
Towns with his
3.
fifth.
94-99.
Timeout by Monty Williams.
Monty with a timeout. Can you guys believe it?
Carl Anthony
Can you
Towns might have
believe
missed
it?
114 days. He didn't forget to shoot despite that triple
What a
digit
timeout.
number. The 3 is pure.
Anybody new to the channel know or doesn't know, but we hate when Monty refuses to call timeouts. That's kind of his grift. But yeah, man, we got 446 watching now. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Suns Valley. Anybody new to the channel, give us a subscribe. We're going to be here. We're here every game. Every single game we drop videos. You know, we have Sundo. That's reason enough to subscribe, honestly. Big Sexy said Amari had the Matrix. DA has Craig. Oh, man. Matrix was so much better than Craig, though. No cap. Warren says Monty forgets timeouts even exist. Seriously. He's doing okay lately, though. Doing okay. Daniel Barry says go Suns. X says DA and KD. DA has KD and Book. What do you mean? Seriously. I think he's just talking about a power forward. But yo, I mean, well, no, because Stat was power forward, and we would just play like random centers. Burner says DA has Craig, Dragic, and had Bledsoe. Yeah, it's a far cry. CP Brady says, how are the Lakers the 8th seed? Because they've been grinding. The Lakers have been grinding, and they just got Bron back. Now that is a really good question, Zambuki. He says, who's faster in their prime, Leandro Barbosa or Cam Payne? I'm going to go with the Brazilian Blur. And I like the Brazilian Blur better because he was more consistent and he had way better touch. See, Campaign's speed screws him on some of his rebounds. Brazilian Blur, bro, I can't remember him smoking very many layups. I'm sure he smoked a couple in his time, but not to the degree that Campaign smokes layups. But shout out to Campaign. He played one hell of a game today. He's been looking better this last week of basketball. I'm really excited for Campaign. Papa says y'all need to grab defensive rebounds, though. That's true. Not having the greatest rebounding night. But that plus KD not playing well, if we're still able to get this win, it's Gucci. Peng says, what's the best app to watch the games? I use YouTube TV, and me and Sundo pay for NBA League Pass. But I know not everybody wants to do all that. CP3 gets it to Book. Booker's got Edwards on him. Up 5, 3 minutes, 9 seconds on the clock. Screen from Ayton. Thought about a 3. Gets into the mid-range. No good, but he's going to the line.
Edwards for his third, and Booker will attempt free throws 14 and 15 by himself. He's taken.
Johnny says Blur was also a better three-point shooter. I agree. He was one of my favorite Suns of all time.
They're going to challenge this.
I could kill with him on 2K. He was like a running back in Madden that had 99 speed. You could just blaze past people, get free layups. Whirly Squirrely says Booker's going to the line a lot more. I agree. I think it's a combination of us crybabying to the refs so much, Monty taking that $20,000 fine, and then also those losses that the Suns suffered. I think, what did we lose, like 6 games in a row before we went on our little 2-game win streak? Those 6 L's we were losing pretty much because of the free throw discrepancy. And I think Booker decided from that point on, all right, dude, I'm downhill. I got to go back to being downhill. I got to help with this free throw discrepancy. Tribe7 says, who's our Boris Diaw on the team? That's a good question. Craig. I think our Boris Diaw is Craig. But I got to be honest, I hated Boris Diaw. He's one of my least favorite Suns of all time. And did anybody else not like Boris, or were you guys all Boris stans? I didn't like him. I felt like he only had one move, which was throw his big body up against you and spin, and like he was kind of like a poor man's Dario Saric, but he was pretty good for the team. Roy says, who's our Dragon Bender? Frank Kaminsky is our Dragon Bender, don't you think? Burner said, real question. Suns 90s black alternates or the Valley jerseys? For me, I'm going the Suns 90s black alternates. Those are my favorite Suns jerseys on the planet. The sunburst, like the purple classic we have, but instead of purple, it's black. Come on, man. Those jerseys are legendary, and I just wish we would bring those back. The Valley jerseys were legendary as well. I got a Booker Valley hanging over here. I loved it until we started having such terrible losses in those jerseys, and so I can't really put them above the black sunburst.
Coach Finch realized that there wasn't an immediate defensive rebound by his team.
Oh, DA wins the tip, and it gets slapped back to him. Gobert's pissed for some reason. CP3 going to get a screen here. No? Yes. Gets it from DA.
Two bets, Conley, 35, Paul.
9 seconds, gets another screen from Okogie. Wide open 3 for Okogie. He decides to step into a mid-range. Just shoot the 3, Okogie. You ain't built like that. It's not it, man. We got 440 watching. Welcome in, everybody just joining. Please hit that like button for us. Cat for 3. No good. Foul on slow-mo?
It's a legal screen, though.
Calls for his 4th foul.
An illegal screen.
Goes back to your point on lack of discipline, these fouls that have cost Minnesota throughout.
It's a foul.
Yep.
As soon as he
Mr.
extends
Summer
his arm, and
Obi
now he's
says
holding
KD's
up, so
efforts what gets that call.
easy call.
CP3. Oh, KD almost tripped. Half spin for CP3. Gonna get into a little mid-range. And that's a foul! It's an and one! What are you doing? Chris Paul looking goated tonight. Conley driving past Book. Kicks it over to Edwards in the corner for 3. Hits. Damn it. Every time you think we're putting these dudes away.
And Chris Paul managing the game. He's looking at Kevin Durant, making sure Kevin's aware of what he
CP3 gets a
wants.
screen from Ayton.
Paul's been great in the second half.
Hands off to Book. Booker getting tripped up a little bit behind. He's good though. 8 seconds. Gets a screen here from Ayton. He takes it right. Pulls up a contested 3. No good. Okogie almost got it back in, but he gets a second rebound. That should be 2 offensive rebounds by Okogie. CP3 to the rack. Hand off to DA. DA blocked. He went up for a dunk and got swatted by Kyle Anderson, who's going to the rack. Traveling. That's a travel and a half. Okogie strips him because Okogie is goated. CP3 to the rack. CP3 smokes the layup because Edwards was about to beat that shit. My goodness. P-Dog says Josh Okogie revenge game. Absolutely, man. If I'm a Wolves fan, I'm looking at this Okogie game and thinking, yeah, we shouldn't let him go.
And do that without fouling, and then get possession of it. That is gritty toughness right there.
CP3 was stuck between a rock and a hard place, man. He knew Ant was chasing him. He's right on his hip. Best thing he could have done was just not go up at all and bring it back out, waste some time, and set up the offense. But it is what it is. Yep, Janu, I felt like I knew he was going to miss too. Blast off 100 in the house. What's up, man? It says go Suns.
Phoenix with 2 remaining. This has the intensity of a playoff game with so much on the line for both these teams. Minnesota trying to get out of the play-in, Phoenix trying to get home court and stay game up on the Clippers.
It feels down the stretch of the season that nightly.
Ashley says 208 will happen. I don't know. They're not there yet. Wes says 473 watching. Run the likes up. Let's get 300. Help us out, guys. We're really trying to get 300 likes this stream. Think we can do it.
We're also seeing Minnesota starting to find its groove now that Towns is back. Towns, Gobert, and
Caesar says Ayton and Paul sell so bad. They're kind of selling a little bit, but at the same time, I mean, they're not our closers. Booker and KD is our closers. I'm getting text messages from Romp and Gary right now saying, can we please get KD a shot? I mean, I would love that. What a novel idea.
Right now, they do have the ball, 1:10 to go.
2 timeouts for Phoenix, 1 timeout for Minnesota. Neither team in the bonus.
1:10 on the clock. Let's get it.
With 2 team fouls, so each has a foul to give here in the last 2 minutes. Phoenix still has its challenge. Minnesota used its challenge already.
I mean, I don't know what they're discussing here. 4-point lead. Does anyone feel comfortable? Because I am not sure I am.
Looks like Ant will bring it up.
Christian says, I say give the ball to Book. He'll close it out. Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Just his 3rd game back after
But I'd be totally happy with KD closing out the game. Anderson to Towns. Towns loses his dribble. They're going to say Okogie fouled him, but it felt like he just pulled the chair out. What are we doing here?
Monty Williams did not use it here. The entire building is calling for him to.
I don't know. Okogie's not reacting.
Let's take a quick trip to Benjamin City, shall we?
He's not protesting.
And it's not a shooting foul. So do you want to use it here? It's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. They're not going to use.
There ain't no damn foul on Okogie. Cat just fell. That's wild. That's wild.
Right foot lands on Okogie's.
Conley. They're going to call another offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Gobert for the rough screen. Wow. Wow. You know what, Warren?
I mean, it's, again, you've got to be more disciplined than that.
CP3 backing down Conley.
Phoenix ball, 15 to shoot, 40 seconds on the game clock. Paul
Gets his screen from Ayton. Takes it. 8 seconds on the clock. Get it to DA. Alley-oop to DA. He puts it in. Let's go. Let's go. Man. Towns into the paint. Floater. No good. Okogie with the rebound. Suns look like they're going to salt this away. He gets fouled.
And a foul called here on the Wolves and the Suns fans.
This was absolutely the Okogie revenge tour that we wanted.
Down 10 here in the second half.
Wes hitting all the emojis. Guys, we might have just broken our record of viewers at the same time. I'm seeing 507. Thank you, everybody. Booker gets fouled. He's going to the line. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. We really appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed, hit that sub button. We're going to be here every game. We're always here, every live game. Sometimes you can't get the game on cable. Sometimes it's not in your area. We're here for you. 199 dono from Warren, our newest horseman. Courtesy of Wes. Says Dubsky. Thank you, Warren.
15 for 33.
Roy says, Gabe, what is that candle in the back? It's from Bath and Body Works. It's called Sun-Drenched Lemon. Maybe it's a good luck candle, you know what I mean?
12 at 15 from the foul line.
Edwards with the deepest three you've ever seen. Wow. CP3 fouled, going to the line. I can't believe he hit that three. Cameron says 4-0 with K Dizzle. So dope. Burner, light the beam? More like light the candle. Wes says, just hit one, please, CP3. Seriously, just one, man. Just one. KD with 16 points. He was 5 for 18 tonight. But it's okay. It's okay. We're getting the dub. CP3 with the hit. Warren says, glad we came back.
So it's just a matter of time.
Hey, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back too hard here, but this is so consistent with what I said I thought was going to happen during the game. I never thought we were going to lose. I thought we would get this game under control. A steal from Booker, from Cat, and I love that Booker is not shooting the ball right now. Being classy, not running up the score. That's what Phoenix Suns basketball should be all about. Suns win! Suns win! 100-107. Let's get into this post-game show. The only thing that sucks is that we don't have Sundo. But think about Sundo waking up to this win. Sundo's going to be in a good mood at 4 o'clock in the morning when he wakes up. Let's get into this post-game show. 509 watching. Welcome in, everybody. Suns get a much needed win. This shit was pivotal. 29 for Booker. Let's start straight from the top of the stats. Kevin Durant, 5 for 18. He at least was 2 for 4 from 3, so 50% from 3 ain't nothing to cry about. But 5 for 18 from the field. I don't think we're going to get many more games, if ever, like that from KD. I'm just glad he's healthy. I'm glad he played. He had 29 minutes. We didn't overwork him. We didn't overexert him. I love it. Josh Okogie, what a game. Almost had a double-double, 2 steals and a block. Pivotal plays during the game that just really helped out. And he gets his revenge against the T-Wolves. DA, 5 for 9. I hate that he's only getting 9 shots. You've got to get Kevin Durant more shots. DA more shots than that. You have to. 9 shots? 9? It's just not good enough. I don't know. Try not to be negative here. It's just upsetting. Chris Paul, 7 for 15. I would like to lock in Chris Paul taking 15 shots per game, please. it just opens up everything. 19 points for Chris Paul, 2 steals, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and a measly 1 for 5 from 3. We did not shoot good as a team. We shot 30% from 3, 6 for 20. Still get a dub, though. These are silver linings. 8 for 18 from the field from Book. He got to the line 15 times, and now I feel stupid about complaining about his misses because he only missed 3. 12 for 15's Gucci. You know, I'm totally fine with that. Whoa, we got one more. Wes Goat gifted Jose Toro. I think this is Jose's first time on the channel. He's already a member. Thank you, Wes. Wes the Goat. All right. Campaign 5 for 10. 5 for 10 for campaign. 50% from the field, 50% from the 3-point line. If you can get 11 points a night from campaign, that is going to be really helpful. Now, T. Ross, not so much. Bad game for T. Ross. That's okay. He's not the type of dude who's boiling lava hot every game, but he is boiling lava hot some of the games, and that's what we need him for. I'm fine with it. Biz McAfee Biombo, 8 rebounds, 6 points, 3 blocks, 1 steal, really helped out in the paint early in the game. Great game from him. TJ Warren had a fall-off game, 2 points, 1 for 4. Kind of got his minutes restricted a little bit because he wasn't really doing much, but I'm okay with that. Torrey Craig, 4 points, 5 rebounds. You know, this performance would have got us cooked on a night without KD. Can you guys see a world in which there was no KD and we won by 7? He scored 16. I could see a night where we lose this game by like 9 points, you know, which would have been the difference of not having KD. Just having KD in there to score 16 little points really goes a long way for this team. And I think the third quarter was where the Suns really did their thing the best, holding them to only 23 and putting up 33. No D-Lee tonight, no Shamet, no Wainwright, no Baisley, no Landale. No D-Lee. So maybe this right here, what you're looking at, is going to be what Monty has in mind for the playoff rotations. All right, let's go. I'm gonna pull the chat back up here a little bit so I can read what you guys have been talking about. Caesar says, why didn't Booker shoot that last shot? Well, Caesar, it's kind of an unwritten rule about having class. Like, taking that shot, there's no need for it. The game is over. So it's just, it's not classy. It's not classy at all to take those shots. That is what turned me against Steph Curry. I used to like Curry. I used to not understand all the hate he got. But I hate him now because he's a dickhead. And like, I don't want Booker to be known as a dickhead. Like when Booker did the whole Luka special, the second it happened, go back to that stream and watch what I said. I'm like, dude, I don't like that at all. This is why people hate Suns fans. This is why everybody hates our guts. This is why people hate Devin Booker. I don't really like being hated. I don't know. It's not the most important thing to be liked, but I don't want us getting this. I don't want to be the Grizzlies. I don't want to be the most hated team. And doing things like this, showing some class and some sportsmanship at the professional level is really refreshing. And I prefer, if we're playing against a team, I respect them when they don't take a shot that they don't need to. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of classless, you know. We got a lot of Sundo elbow emojis. I'm loving it. We got Where's Sundo in the house. Johnny says, you know, Sundo's been peeking at the score. He probably has, but he falls asleep quick, man. Marcelio Henbo says, only thing Suns need to improve is 3-point shots. We'll face the Clippers in the playoffs, and they just made 22 against Memphis. That's a really good basketball point there, Marcelio. That's really smart. It's going to be hitting threes, but more importantly, guarding the three, because the Clippers will abuse you. Janu said, my first time where the Suns have got me money. That is dope, Janu. Tell us what it was. How much did you spend? How much did you make? Styles Black says he was in foul trouble. Oscar says DA needs to step up. DA does need to step up. But if you remember those 3 games with Kevin Durant, DA didn't score a whole lot. So we might be in for a muted scoring performance from here on out from DA because the ball is just not really going his way, even more so than usual. Oscar Delgado says Bismack looked better than DA. I'll just say this. It shouldn't be so close. It shouldn't be so close. Code says should have let him walk. But Code, I understand you don't like DA anymore. You're done with him. I get that. But from the perspective of letting someone, if I have a car in my garage, let's take my Challenger, all right? I love my car. It's a dope-ass car. I got a Hemi and everything, all right? If I just stop liking that car, if it just stops working as great as it usually does, am I going to let someone take it from me? Am I going to let them just have the keys and walk away and say, well, yeah, I don't like it anymore. Fuck it. Let's get rid of it. No. I'm going to get the most value for it in return that I can. Am I not going to trade it in for a Tesla pickup truck? Am I not going to do that? The Cybertruck? Why? It makes no sense. And that was the position that the Suns were in. They had to. They freaking had to. They had no damn choice but to sign him and make it work for now and try to squeeze a title out. And if it doesn't work, if we don't get playoff DA, then we can go ahead and actually trade him for something. You got to understand that that's what they did. I do understand the whole not wanting him to. I'm seeing that we got a new member. Okay, I think that was Jose. Thank you, Wes. Again, man, you rock, bro. Warren says Wes equals GOAT. That ain't no lie. Johnny says, I'm just glad KD made it through the game. Let's go. Me too. He made it through the game. He had 16, 8, and 4. It's not the worst stat line. For him, it's bad, but that's just because he's GOATed. Be Calm, See Clearly says, I want a membership. Well, I'll tell you what, Be Calm. If you get a membership, I know you give us donos. So if you get a membership and you don't do the donos, I'll totally understand. We'd call it a wash, man. Just get that membership and then we'll understand. That's like a permanent dono, right? Roy says, light the candle, Wes. Wes, the big GOAT tonight. Manita says, DA closing out the game. Not that he needs to. Showing that Busy is a nice backup, but DA equals third best center in the game. I think you mean league, but is just doing things that he's asked right now. It's about winning a ring. That is one silver lining about DA. He is the type of personality that just cares about winning. I would like to see him go for his own status a little bit more. Type shit, but he does just want to win, and that can come in handy when it's a big game and he's not getting touches, but he's still going out there giving you hard work. And he's only going to get healthier. He's only going to get better from coming back from that injury is what I specifically mean. Cameron says, bad shooting night and still took the dub. Let's go. Ray Promotions in the house says Campaign was good. Campaign was good, and he's been pretty damn good. I've really, really been happy with what we've been getting from Campaign. If that can continue, folks, then our ability to make it to the Western Conference Finals and potentially the finals is still very much real. But Campaign shoulders are important, because you know CP3 is going to need him to help out from time to time. What up, Valenciunas Robinson from Jamaica in the house? What up? How's Jamaica tonight? Later, Brady. Ray Promotion says Okogie with the DDDD. Bro, he's so important. The 2 days ago, I was talking with Gary and Romp, and he goes, he's like, why do you want Okogie on the court so much? Monty's giving Okogie too many minutes. And I'm like, dude, even though he can't score like he showed he could for a while, so many good things happen when Josh Okogie's on the court that I want him on the court damn near at all times. There aren't a lot of players like that where you don't expect to get anything offensively, but they're so valuable. He's like a tiny little itty bitty Dennis Rodman. Don't get mad at me for invoking Dennis Rodman's name. It's just one of those things. Johnny says Gary was wrong. It did not go over 208. Yeah, I told you guys. Well, wow, it was one or 2 points away. That was pretty close. That, like, how does Vegas know the line's going to be that close? How does Vegas know, man? Every time. And we won by 7, which is exactly what Vegas had the Suns winning by. That shit just don't smell right. Warren says playoffs going to be amazing. I totally agree, man. I can't wait. I'm nervous, but I cannot wait. SB says Payne had the best game. Very possible he did. I mean, I feel like looking at it, player of the game's got to be Booker. Booker carried. He totally carried. CP Brady says, Gabe, if you could add anyone to the Suns, who would it be? I think I still like Stanley Johnson. But I think the Suns are more intrigued by Darius Bazley's long-term potential. So I don't know. You know, a week ago, I was being a real dickhead. I was out here talking about how we need to get rid of TJ Warren for Carmelo because TJ's more washed than Carmelo. But TJ has actually got it together, and he's playing good now. So I don't know that I would add anyone to this team. I don't know if there's anyone available that you could add. Big Sexy says, DA haters sound like Perk, Wright, and Sharp. We always hate on the Suns. Yeah, DA, the thing is, man, you always got to remember DA was taken over Luka Doncic, so he's going to be graded so harshly because there's always that sting behind his bad performances. DC says DA played great tonight. I like what I saw from him, but dude, 3 rebounds for a 7-footer. I don't like that shit. I can't get behind that. Oh, hey, new member alert. We got a new horseman. Be calm, see clearly. Our newest horseman. Appreciate you, Be Calm. Sundo is, like, you guys have made Sundo's night and he doesn't even know it yet. He's going to be so happy when he wakes up. Burner says, I just realized Nick flexing has his armpits exposed. Like, are they exposed? Oh, they are. Look at those pits. And that's a manly man. He's got some armpit hair down there. All right. Whirly Squirly. What were you saying before that? Because you're saying that him and Booker are buddies. Yeah. Big friends between Book and Cat. Does anybody feel like they would want Cat over DA at this point? Just a random question, I'm wondering. Justice says scoring points inefficiently loses games. That is true. It will come back to haunt us in the playoffs. It definitely can if we're playing like that. Jackson Harwood said, call me crazy, and I know I'm going to get smacked for this, but I think D. Lee should get more minutes than TJ Warren. I'm with you on that, but TJ has kind of wrestled the rope away from D. Lee. But shout out to Monty. He didn't play Shamet tonight, which I like Shamet. I'm fine with Shamet. But like this is for him to not play Shamet. You could tell he was taking this game really seriously. He's like, no, I can't go that far into the bench. I got these guys. These guys are going to get all the minutes. That is nice. Zonabot said, I had 1.5 fourth quarter under 55.5 fourth quarter in Minnesota 7.5 plus all hit. So what'd you win, man? How much? How much did you put down and how much did you win? Justice says it's not DA hate. It's all about the max contract. Okay. Justice, I think I can agree with you, but can you agree with me that it's both? It's the max contract and taking him over Luka that's putting him in a situation where we just judge him so harshly. Bistro says campaign MVP of the game. Would you give campaign the MVP over Booker, considering, you know, Book was the only one to score over 20 points and he almost hit 30 again? I feel like I got to give it to Book. Johnny says, yeah, but not shooting killed the over 208. I bet that pissed off a lot of... Oh, now I understand why you guys would be upset about Booker not taking a final shot. But you got to understand, I mean, that's just one of them things that you're not supposed to do, is jack up a shot that means nothing. Unless you have like bad blood with the team. Like if that was versus the Mavericks, I don't think I would have been as upset about shooting it on them. Although that probably would have brought about some bad juju, which wouldn't have been good. Headshot Hero, what's going on? Said Grizz are probably going to win the West, but I'm rooting for the Suns. Low key, I am very worried about the Grizzlies. Very worried. Anybody else worried about the Grizzlies, or are we selling them too high? Jackson says, call me crazy. Oh, I already read that one. Justice says, got to put in extra effort for that. Big Sexy says, at Justice, it's just like when we won 64 but got trashed in the playoffs. San Cheesy 89 says, Booker getting 15 free throws, ridiculous. Yeah, he's really hunting free throws. He's flopping a lot. He's driving. He's flailing. But we need it. If that's what it takes to get wins, got to do it. And it is what it takes. We can't keep getting out free throwed 30-12. We can't keep doing that. It's a recipe for an exit in the first round. P-Dog said, chill on DA, people. Sheesh, LOL. Second game back from hip injury. Great point. I agree. I'm still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt with this injury. You guys saw how bad KD played tonight. Well, DA was out also. Sometimes it takes a little while. P-Dog said he came in the clutch towards the end. Damn good role players, knows his role and shuts his mouth, to quote The Rock. P-Dog, I agree with you. It is good, but you can understand, I'm sure, from their perspective, that you don't give a max contract to a good role player who knows his role and shuts his mouth. Normally, you're not giving that person a max contract. Burner said, Gabe in the Cybertruck. Now, that's an omen for the end of times. I want a Cybertruck, man. Not going to lie. I put down $100 that you had to put down to reserve one. I put it down like 3 years ago, so I might get one at the end of the day. Speaking of at the end of the day, Headshot Hero said, Gabe, at the end of the day, DA is a lemon. I can't go that far yet. I can't go that far because we've all seen what DA can do. Okay, let me put it to you this way. How good is Mikal Bridges now that he's the first option on the Nets? Fantastic. He's put together a few 40-burger games. That shit was never happening on the Suns because we had too many mouths to feed. I believe that DeAndre Ayton goes to another team that really wants to use him and feature him. I really, really believe that he's going to average 25 points a game. I really think he could do that. With his 10 rebounds, 25 and 10 average is monster shit. It really is. This offense, first of all, does not run through the center. It's the opposite of that. And I just can't say he's a lemon. I feel like a lemon is too far. Greg Oden, that was a lemon. Anthony Bennett, that was a lemon. DA's not a lemon. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think he's a lemon? Manita says DA's just doing whatever he's asked. Next year he will grow even more. I can't wait to watch KD, Book, and DA play for a full year. Dude, me too. I just am interested in what we're gonna do with the point guard situation. Justice says, what do you get for your membership? Topless Sundo? Right now, we've just got a bunch of emojis. I'm going to be making more emojis, custom emojis. I think once we get to a certain point, we'll probably do like members only live streams where we're like playing 2K and stuff with you guys, and maybe members only videos. I don't know. I think it would be weird to make a video for 10 people though, right? Like, what are you doing? Like, how are you going to get views on that? I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Come playoff time, we'll figure it out. Burner says the premium membership gets you an exclusive entry into Gabe's basement. Nah, you don't want that. The premium will get you never locked in the basement. Appreciate you, Josiah Harris, man. Thank you. We have some fun around here, bro. We really do. We got a great chat, great Discord, if you guys want to join it. Sancheezy says, should Booker sit the rest of the season until play-ins or playoffs? Sancheezy, I don't think we can afford to do that because we need these wins so bad. You don't want to drop into the play-in. But I wouldn't mind Booker getting a little bit less minutes, like trying to rest him up a little bit, especially if we go up big in any of these upcoming games. Just sit him, do not bring him back in the fourth, play it nice and breezy and easy with him, you know? Manita says, yep, he brings a physicality element that we need. P-Dog says, Okogie's just a more athletic PJ Tucker. Haha, I love his hustle. P-Dog, could you imagine if Okogie got as good at shooting corner threes as PJ Tucker? That's a very good comp, bro. That's a very good comp. He is a PJ Tucker. Thank you. By the way, my wife, for my birthday, she bought me a Kevin Durant jersey that's still in the mail. And then the other day she told me, she's like, I also got you the Okogie one. So I'm about to have an Okogie and Durant jersey on the wall behind me. Shout out to my wife for being goated. Have a good night, Warren. Wes really is the GOAT. DC says Okogie is like our Gary Payton too. That's another great comp. That's another, I mean, he can't quite dunk like Gary Payton II, but who can? But you're right. Big Sexy says DC facts. Arizona Brawl said, what a wins. It was a great win. We needed it. Have a good night, Sir Billy Petaway. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Dat Homie says Terry Rozier. So are you comparing Terry Rozier to Okogie, or are you just saying we need Terry Rozier? Because I would move heaven and earth to get Terry Rozier on this team. I've been wanting him since he was with the Celtics, and we tried to get him, but literally Michael Jordan called him and said, I want you in Charlotte, and that's why he came. Bistro says, how do you become a member? Well, if you're on your desktop, there should be a thing that says join. I'm not sure. I know it's a little bit trickier to join and become a member on your phone. But if you could figure it out, either way, man, we really appreciate it. We would love to have you as a member. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel so much. It's been such a good season. Johan says, was Ross playing? Ross played. He shot 3 times, missed them all. He just didn't really look like he had it, but he did get us 2 assists and 4 rebounds. So it wasn't like he didn't do nothing. I see people saying Reggie Jackson. Prince Twan says Reggie Jackson. Dude, it would have been great to have Reggie Jackson. I made a video about Reggie Jackson talking about how exciting it was that I really thought we were going to get him. And then this dude just goes and chooses the Nuggets? Like, I want to know. I want to know how hard we went after him. I want to know if we even had a chance of getting him. Because it's going to be pretty upsetting if we just didn't go hard enough for him, but he chose the Nuggets after us. So that makes me think that he's not really going to want to go, that he's not going to want to come play for us when he's available to sign. I don't know. Maybe we get him in the postseason. That would be awesome. Johan says Okogie energy is electric. It is. I want him in the game whether he's making shots or not. He's so good. P-Dog says DA is 6'11". What do you mean, Gabe? I was talking about that the other day. I thought he was like honestly 6'10", 6'11". But if you go to ESPN, you go to Yahoo and stuff, they've all got him listed at 7 foot. So he might be. Big Sexy says rebounding is not about size, LOL. It definitely is not about size. But, it can help. Especially standing reach can help. Lando says the lack of boxing out is crazy from the Suns. Boxing out has a lot to do with it. And that was one thing Dario was pretty damn good at. We're missing him on that. Dre says Anthony Edwards looked like the best player on the court, and he's only 21 years old. He's a young superstar for sure. Absolutely. That kid is going places. And I don't know if there's a more likable person than him. I know he got into a little bit of trouble, so that probably puts a damper into it. But for some wild boy comments. But on court, he's got one of the most like badass games you've ever seen. He's just so exciting to watch. Johnny says, I'd rather play the Mavs than the Lakers. Also, if we get the 4th seed, it would be nice if Minnesota gets the 8th seed. That way we get Denver or Minnesota winner in the 2nd. I feel we play well against them. We definitely play very well against the Nuggets. If you remember on Christmas, Booker only played for like 2 minutes, and we took them to overtime on Christmas, and I think they beat us by 1 point. That's without Devin Booker and without Kevin Durant, okay? We swept them 2 seasons ago in the playoffs, but here's my issue. I got all cocky and ahead of myself when we got to play the Mavs last season because we went into that Mavs series winners of 9 of the last times we played them. We had beaten them 9 games in a row, and then they waxed us. So I'm hesitant to go through those motions again and let myself get ahead of myself with the Nuggets. It's a different year. They didn't have Jamal Murray. They have the advantage of having home court advantage where, playing above sea level is so tough and kind of unfair. Where were we at here? Trying to go back up here. Thomas says every time that DA plays good, Monty stops calling plays for him, and he ends up with 15 points in the first half, 2 points in the second half. Absolutely. I used to play parlays accordingly on Prize Picks. I would always pick him to get his first half points and to go under in the second half. It's just the way it goes. I mean, they try to get him the ball a little bit in the beginning, and then they just completely ignore him. It's pretty frustrating. Be calm, see clearly. Our newest horseman says DA needs to demand the ball. He's not that guy. He doesn't demand the ball. I would like it if he demanded it, but he doesn't. I just don't think he's ever going to be that player. Joban says this is honestly legit the best day of my life. Not gonna lie. Well, Joban, I mean, no offense, but it sounds like your life hasn't been that great if a regular season win is the greatest night of your life. But hey, bro, I'm here for it. Appreciate you. Kadi Barika says sign Kyrie in the off season. What do you guys think? I'm very interested to hear what the chat thinks. Do you guys think that we should sign Kyrie in the offseason if he becomes available and he's not going to go to the Lakers? I think he wants to go to the Lakers. I think he wants to live in Los Angeles because it's so nice there, and when you're a billionaire. I think he wants to go play with LeBron, and I don't know how much you can blame him for the downfall of the Mavs, but when you put 2 and 2 together and things just have not been right since he got there, it gives me pause. It makes me nervous. I don't know if that's going to be the best move to play with Booker. The Willie says Carmelo's better than Craig. Offensively, yeah, the Willie, but he can't rebound like Craig. He can't play defense. We lost a lot of defense in that trade when we gave up McHale. We gave up our best defender. I don't think we can afford to lose any more defensive-minded wings. He is a traffic cone on defense. Carmelo is. Johnny says, can you imagine if we drafted Fox instead of JJ and Bane over Sticks? We would be set. We would be, man. We'd be goated. If we had taken Halliburton over Sticks, we'd be in such a better position. But at least we're in the position we are, which is a pretty good position. We're not tanking. We're not trying to make the play in. We're looked at as a serious threat to win it all. Yeah, Frank, Vic is like 7'5" in shoes, and obviously he'll be playing in shoes. P-Dog said, remember those 11 brutal Planet Orange years? You remember? Yeah, man, they were rough, but I still had so much fun. I watched every game, and I really believed. That was back when I was the type of fan that just believed things would get better, and I wasn't quite so salty. Big Sexy says, why do we play well against the Nuggets? Joker has problems with DA. We lost to J Kidd adjustments, and the Pels gave them that blueprint. That second part is 100% true. The first part, yeah, DA gets up to play versus Joker, and he does really good work against Joker. His stat lines normally are very comparable to Joker, minus the assists. Joker obviously out-assists him. But basically, Joker doesn't play any defense at all, so we have a layup line. Campaign scores. He has a layup line, and DA scores because Joker doesn't play any defense. So, you know, you get your best performances out of him versus Joker. And it really, like 2 seasons ago, I think, was when I was calling him DeAndre negating, because he was just negating everything that Joker did. And that's how we cruised past them for a sweep. I see somebody saying that they don't miss Saric. Yeah, now that we're winning, we don't miss Saric. And you got to remember, I believe that it wasn't Baisley for Saric. I believe it was Ross for Saric. The reason we let Saric go was so we could free up some more cap space so that we could afford Terrence Ross off the free agent heap. Johnny says, I know everyone wanted Halliburton over Sticks, but I would have taken Bane. He would be a great fit. That boy can shoot. I agree, Johnny, but bro, I agree partially. He's so small, and yet he's like a 2 guard. And you have Booker, so you're going to bring Bane off the bench? He's a starter, you know. I don't know how you could play him and Booker at the same time. He's like a little T-Rex arm having Book. Piper 23 says, you have to remember they're a big team. That's why we couldn't play Landry Shamet and Ross that much. We needed to rebound. That's true. That might have been why Shamet didn't play. Frank says that, you're talking about his height. P-Dog says, would rather have Dario over useless Baisley. LOL. I'm just saying. But who would you rather have? Dario or T. Ross? That's the real question. P-Dog said, lost a damn good playmaker in Dario. Glad we did right by him, but miss the homie terribly. That's a good point. If there's one fantastic thing about Dario, it's his playmaking skills. The dude was like an extra point guard, a great passer. He was able to really help DA. Sancheesy says, Johnny, Kings would have Luka and Phoenix would have Fox. Yeah, that wouldn't have been as bad, though, because we have a hole in that point guard position once CP3 croaks. Jobin says, Suns Valley, I'm good. I go to school and stuff. I got a life. It's just I love seeing KD on the floor. Oh, I hear you, man. P-Dog says, James Jones needs to hire a draft guru, LOL. He sucks at drafting. Yeah, I mean, he don't suck as bad as Ryan McGet-It-Donna. So at least we have that. Desert Baby. To Don CJ said, we won. Big Sexy says, pass on Kyrie. I think that's probably the smart move. I don't know. He's so good. Lil Zay said, well, if you think about it, DA is better at Luka. He's probably a better dancer, but I think that's where it stops. Big Sexy says Halliburton or Bane wasn't getting the playing time. Halliburton would have been learning under Chris Paul, and probably, to be honest, Halliburton would have stolen that point guard position and the starting position, and Chris Paul would probably be coming off the bench, and I would be so excited for that. Lil Jay said the Mavericks are done. I don't know, man. I can't count them out yet. I just can't. Justice says Sark isn't getting much time at OKC, but he should. Jobin says, have y'all noticed the bench and defense stepped up a lot recently? Yeah, that's true. I mean, we didn't allow even 28 points in one quarter tonight. That's really good if you think about it under those terms. Roy says, Gabe, would you trade DA for Porzingis? I mean, the only reason I'm having a tough time with that is because I've always loved Porzingis, but I don't know. And I hear he's having a better year this season, but I just don't know how much he has left in the tank. DA's so much younger. I think I probably stick with DA. Guru of Basketball, what's going on, man? How's Portland doing? Says, let's go Portland, top 3 tanks. Get out there and get them. Get out there and tank, baby. Be happy with losing. You should be. Honest to God, you should be happy with losing right now. It's all that's going to make that team better. It's the only thing that can help. Roy says, did we clinch a playoff berth tonight? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at that. I don't think we did yet. James Jones and the basketball staff were on that blue sky when they wasted a first-round pick on Ty Jerome and Sticks. Seriously, man. I really like Ty Jerome too, but he's just a little bit too small to be that unathletic. Big Sexy says if we drafted Halliburton or Bane doesn't mean we get KD. So everything happens for a reason. Very true. Very true. P-Dog said, was Ty Jerome necessary though? My wife in the house says time to play some Fall Guys now. Yeah, at some point here, we're definitely going to be hopping on Fall Guys. I want to start doing some more Fall Guys live streams. I don't know if you guys are interested in watching me and Sundo and our wives play Fall Guys, but we've been talking about that. P-Dog said, I hated Ty Jerome, bro. Man, I liked him because he was so good in college. He reminded me of Steve Nash. He reminded me of Steve Nash, but he's never going to reach anywhere near quite that level. Burner said, Fall Guys get together. Gabe living the dream. Kind of. It does feel like a dream, Burner. We got you in the house. Like Future said, life is good. You know what I'm saying? Roy said, I got to get back on Fall Guys. Definitely, Roy. Where the hell have you been, Roy? You've been like going crazy on schoolwork, haven't you? P-Dog said, college Ty Jerome was a damn mirage. I think he's just so small, man. He's just so small and doesn't have that weight behind him. You know? Justice, relax. Big Sexy said Ty's doing better in Golden State. He sure is. He sure is. I hope that he ends up being good for somebody because I just want the credit of being right and not being so wrong when I was so high on him. Oh, damn, Roy. That's crazy, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Prayers up for Roy's grandma. P-Dog says, nope, we didn't need Sticks, LOL. Just a stupid pick. We needed guard depth. Yeah, dude, the clear-cut answer was Halliburton. Halliburton is like a tall Steve Nash. That's how good he is. Like, really, truly, I really believe that. I believe he's the next point guard once CP3 dies. P-Dog said, Jones trying to force the issue with Sticks. I like Sticks. Sticks would have been great, man. Sticks would have been, I mean, imagine Sticks and Busy. They did work when DA was out. He can shoot threes. I loved Sticks. I don't think I've ever loved a Suns player the way I loved Sticks. We always want, Big Sexy says, we always seem to want guard depth and neglect the need for power forward or size. I think that just has to do with Monty's offensive system. His system is all guards all day. You know, I hope we get a title this season so that if we have to move off DA, which I don't think we would. I think if we win a title, I think you keep DA. But we could maybe potentially get a big package pause for DA, and that could be exciting. I think it could be exciting. P-Dog says Sticks isn't even good with the lowly Pacers. That's true. He hasn't been playing great. I just think in our system was built for Sticks, but Monty hated his guts. Be Calm says, I think we need wing depth. Yes, we could definitely use one more really good wing player, but thank God we have Terrence Ross because he's an actual good wing player off the bench. Jobin says that block by DA was nutty. Sheesh. Dude, it was nice. He went straight up and just he had 3 blocks. I think I know which one you're talking, where he slapped that shit from behind when Anderson went up with it. Damn, Roy. Yeah, Katie's mom's got, I don't know what stage Katie's mom has, but she's been living with it too for a while, so. But yeah, Roy, I don't blame you for spending as much time with her as you can. P-Dog said, we haven't had a good power forward since Stat left for the Knicks. We got to trade for a power forward. P-Dog, what position do you think Kevin Durant plays? It's not like we're just playing him out of position. He's legitimately a power forward. We've got the best power forward in the game. Roy says, Gabe, what do you think of the Last of Us season finale? I like the way they ended it. It was a little bit silly. I will give it like a 7 out of 10. I thought it was silly. I thought there were some silly moments. I thought the ending was rushed and weird. I don't know. But it was better than a lot of the other episodes of that season. P-Doc says, oh yeah, haha, always saw KD as a small forward. Yeah, I get that. Because he could also play small forward. But he's like 6'11", and he legit does play power forward. So we're actually Gucci there. We replaced Crowder from our playoff runs with KD. Couldn't ask for more at the power forward position. But yeah, man, just what a great night. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to talk about. I'm down. Be Calm C clearly says I missed the old Rick and Morty. Well, apparently the main guy from Rick and Morty is like off the hook for all of that legal stuff. So I think Rick and Morty is going to continue. I think they're going to be able to bring him back. I hope so. But yeah, you guys freaking rock. We crushed it. We crushed it together tonight. Let me take a look at these likes and see where we're at. We got 293 likes tonight. So if there are 7 more of you that have forgotten to hit that like button, please slap it for us. Let's get up to 300. That was our goal to start the stream. I mean, I'll see if I can get Sundo to put some toe picks in. But you know how he is, Burner. He wants you to become a member before he starts teasing you again. Lil JZ said, do you think the Timberwolves regret getting rid of Josh Okogie? I think after tonight, if they didn't already, they definitely should. They should regret getting rid of Okogie. I understand he didn't have a lot of offense and they gave him time to develop, but some people need more than their first contract to develop all the way. Katie, do not tempt him. Saying Cheesy said, light the beam. Kings finally ended in drought. Woo. Roy said Gabe got Hall of Fame marketing badge on. You already know it, man. You already know it. No, Katie, you're not starting a toes only fan over my dead body. All right. Don't let Sundo hear you're trying to get in between him and Burner because he ain't going to like it. Oh, man. What a win tonight. So I want to take a look at the schedule with you guys, if you don't mind. I want to see what we've got coming up, because I've been really just taking it one game at a time, not really paying too much attention to what's ahead. I know it's tough. I know we've got tough games ahead. Our schedule does not get any easier. So here we are. Pull up the full schedule. All right. Our next 6 games left. 6 more games. Denver this Friday. Oklahoma City, which if they play SGA, can be a very tough, losable game. I think we're going to get it, though, because we have KD back. San Antonio, Tuesday. I like that. I'm seeing at minimum 2 out of 3 here. We're definitely going to crash down hard on San Antonio because they are purposely losing. Denver again, but guys, both of these Denver games are at home. So I definitely think we're going to split with Denver, maybe get 2. So we'll just rock with 1 loss. Los Angeles, in Los Angeles, 9:30, second to last game. I think we win that game because we hate the Lakers and they beat us last time. And we're not going to be happy about that. And we didn't have all of our players last time. We should, knock on wood, have them this game. So I think that's another win. And then the Clippers. The last game of the season is probably going to be against the team we're going up against. There is going to be so much pressure on that game. That game is going to be, first of all, it's a home game. The crowd is going to be rocking. That game is going to be an actual freaking playoff game before the playoffs. So I'm going to say 2 losses. I'm going to say we go 4-2 in this last stretch, which would give us 7-2 in our final 9 games. I think we end up here in the 4th seed, and I think we play the Clippers last game of the season and in the playoffs. So yeah, it's like not letting me scroll down anymore, Roy. Like the way the stream is set up. Oh, wow. You guys literally couldn't see any of that. That's hilarious. Gary says, you think you have a shot against the Spurs? Only because you want to lose. Otherwise, I'm sure we wouldn't. Nathaniel says, we are not losing another game. If the schedule wasn't so tough, I'd agree with you. If we had cakewalks, I'd agree. But Denver twice? You don't think they're going to get one of them? And then both LA teams to finish the season? P-Dog says, want to personally beat up the Warriors. They truly deserve it. Well, we're not going to get a chance until the playoffs if we play them in the playoffs, which I don't want to see them either. Sanchezy said, Kings want the Suns for Western Conference Finals. I respect the hell out of the Kings, but if we end up in the Western Conference Finals versus the Kings, I think the Suns would be happy with that because they're a team with less playoff experience than others. Indigo, what's going on, said, I hope KD plays the Lakers game because it's a back-to-back. Ooh, good point. I could definitely see KD playing that back-to-back. I didn't even see that back-to-back. Good point. So, yeah, considering the fact that that's on a back-to-back, I do think we lose 1 or 2 games the rest of the season. But luckily, the whole rest of the West has been losing all over the place. Roy says, are you scared to play against the Clips in the playoffs games? Gabe, hell yes. Hell yes. I respect the hell out of the Clips. They have a better coach and probably a deeper roster if you really think about it. If you're completely honest with yourself, they have a deeper roster. But Paul George bent his knee backwards, so that could get in the way. I think you definitely want to play them first round instead of late in the playoffs if you can hold it. Sanchezy said, Kings versus Suns will be amazing. My 2 favorite teams battling out. It would be fun because they're such good scoring teams. I think those games would all be like 130 to 130 plus, you know. P-Doc says Ty Lue's not that great, LOL. He's pretty good in the playoffs, man. He makes great adjustments, and Monty does not. Indigo says, I'm surprised Lando got no minutes considering DA was in foul trouble. Well, bro, Bismack Biyombo has completely taken that backup spot. It's Busy's now. It's Busy's to lose. So until you see Busy playing like, you know, trash, you're going to be getting busy. All right, folks. I think that should just about do it. We will see you Friday, March 31st. What is that, 9:30 at night? 9:30 versus Denver. Be there or be square. Hit the like if you've forgotten to, and until next time. And thank you, Wes. Thank you, Wes, for all the members tonight, man. That was straight up goated. Suns win! Suns win! Clutchest team in the league!